Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Gunner National. Tonight's series is between Granny's Cookies and Ice Cubed. A couple of teams who have not had the best start, has to be said, in this group stage, but they'll be looking for a solid performance tonight, and keep themselves at a good spot in this group stage. So my name's Click, and tonight I'm joined by none other than Admiral Seething. How do you feel like these teams should match up against each other, though? Because I think you'll know them a little bit better than I do.
So I've had the fortune of playing against Ice Cubed in a scrim before the tournament began. I'm honestly expecting a Ice Cubed victory. That's my sort of like gut instinct. I think Ice Cubed are going to possibly 2-0, more likely 1-1 tonight. That's my kind of vibe on the two teams. I know players from both sides, but I feel like Ice Cubed are a good team that's like slowly finding themselves as these guys. This is a team that's put themselves together for this tournament specifically, and you've got like people that play together quite a lot. So Peebo and Flowzone have been on the same team for over a year before this tournament, so that's handy. And wibleh is Flowzone's friend, and Kxavic's coming back to the community after a hiatus. So I think they're a team to watch, and I'm sort of leading them for a 2-0 victory tonight.
Okay, leaning toward Ice Cubed. We will have a little post draft interview with the coach of Ice Cubed, which should be very insightful, as there are some interesting bans, has to be said, in this first phase. Techies being one of them. The first ban of the whole game, Techies. Is that a known hero that gets played by Granny's Cookies?
Yes, it is. So they're Foxful, Door on your screen. So Door is a Techies spammer. He is, I don't know how he's climbed to Ancient 1, playing pretty much Techies and Witch Doctor. So whenever I'm drafting against Door, I'm like, I'm going to ban Techies because I don't want that man to have fun in our games, because he just has a very kind of like lateral thinking. Like, he doesn't think about the game that anyone else does the same way when he plays Techies. He's always like, I'm going to just do this kind of like little pot traps. Like, I'm going to make a little mine nest near like a certain set of stairs that you wouldn't normally think to go up, and then boom, you're dead to the Techies. And if you've ever played Techies in one of the GTI games and have like Door in the Twitch chat, you're going to get flamed or more likely get constructive criticism on how to play Techies properly. The man's passionate about Techies.
Sounds like it. Tidehunter being picked up first, though, by Ice Cubed. Pretty solid thing to start off with. Can be prone to getting countered. There's a couple of ways. Obviously, you build a natural Silver Edge buyer.
Yeah,
I suppose they have banned out Monkey King, who is quite a good one for that, and does dominate Tide in lane as well, from pos 1. Or you can just pick a bunch of magic nuke damage, because this hero at the moment doesn't really like to build magic resistance. You can go pipe on it, but I think it's a little bit weak. But that is not a weak hero, the Undying.
I would say I think Kxavic performed really well on the Tidehunter in their last couple of games. I think it seemed like a natural fit for him, as I think before his hiatus he was playing a bit of mids, and he's come back into offlane, so he's been kind of like playing with a few different offlaners, and I've seen him and Bob, their coach, playing together in a couple of duo games. So I feel like he's kind of getting to grips with the role, and I was really impressed with his Tidehunter the last game, because having seen Ice Cubed play a bit, Flowzone is the captain of Ice Cube. He's a really, really good soft support, top tier. But he's not a lane support. He likes roaming around the map. He likes going to mid to secure runes or to try and gank enemy mid if they're in a bad position. He likes going to the other side, the safe lane, try and use a numbers advantage. So the advice that I gave him when we played against him was like, you need to put Kxavic on something that has a bit of staying power in the lane, because you're going to go off and try and win the other lanes for your teammates. So I think Tidehunter kind of does a good job of that.
I'd say it does. It has to be said, though, do you think this is something Granny's Cookies are potentially targeting, though? Because Undying is very, very strong in lane, And if you are to leave Tide in a 1v2 against Undying +1, the lane is not going to be easy no matter like what you're playing. So, I mean, Tide Hunter's, he's fine, but he's not going to be able to deal with the Tombstone, and the decays are just going to rack up. So could be a little bit challenging for Tide if Flowzone is to play in that rotational position.
I think that is one of the things about this tournament that you kind of see a lot, which is like you tend to like a lot of offlaners that are favored are ones that can recover from the lane like very easily. Like I think stuff like Centaur, Axe, Tide Hunter to an extent, like they're like, yeah, you are gonna get bodied by this Undying. Like you can't click down that Tombstone, and it's gonna be tough to, because you've seen that they've Icecube has accidentally banned the Snapfire, which is obviously the natural counter for a Tombstone in lane.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if you just make stacks this Tide, hopefully, like, yeah, the lane's going to be kind of crap, but you can come back into it with a few, like, take stacked, a couple of good fights, and just kind of do that. I know that the way that Icecube like to play is they like to have Flowzone and Peebo, like the mid laner, running around the map, making space. So that is something they're probably going to need to consider for the rest of the draft, which is like, okay, well, we know that our offlane is not going to have a great time in Undying. We need Peebo and Flowzone on stuff that can go and make space around the map to allow him to catch up and get his Blink Dagger at a reasonable time.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense. And Lich is, I mean, the support duo is quite terrifying, to be honest. I think it does a lot. I'm a little bit curious as to what they're going to do with the roles between Undying and Lich. Like, both are 5s normally, but you can go Undying 3. Possible Lich 4, perhaps?
We have seen Undying mid. Gave a Sublime Squelching an awful lot of crap for playing Undying mid, but it did win the game. I don't know whether that's because it was Squelching Undying, or more likely because Tomps and Zalapa were playing out of their minds, but they did win. I do think it's a strange support combo. Yeah.
I don't think Undying mid had any impact in that game. Yeah. So I understand you giving shit. And could this be my 2 Karmas Naga Siren here from +1?
It could be. I've not seen my 2 Karma play Naga Siren, but I know Flowzone's played Naga Siren a bit. And I think he's really good at it, knowingly. Like, it's a hero where him and his previous support partner vied. Like, they could both play Naga Siren, so you didn't know what lane it was going to go in. And it's really good. It's a really good support right now.
Yeah. Yeah, very true, very true. I did wonder, I was hoping it was not going to be +1 anyway, because I think it does terribly into Lich. But yeah, that's the support duo, I suppose, the Dazzle and Naga. So plenty of saves between these 2 heroes can stop the initial go. Good setup for Ravage, potentially. Pretty good as well.
Interesting, yes. This is an Undying core, it looks like.
And they've picked 3 position 5s on Granny's Cookies, but I think you were mentioning earlier, Door on the +4 is going to play the Witch Doctor, most likely.
Yeah. It's a rough old game for it, though. I mean, anytime that there's going to be a good Witch Doctor roll, immediately Song of the Siren, cancel that out. Like, nothing stops it. Like, just put an end to that before it even begins. It's a tough old Witch Doctor game.
Yeah, playing into Grave as well. With the Maledict can be pretty annoying. But only 30 seconds left for them, including all of their reserve time. So they're going to get it done quick. They're going to pick Sniper.
Interesting. It's a bold strategy. This does feel like they're just picking heroes from the new player mode.
Yeah. As we said, there isn't an awful lot of jump yet on Icecube, but they still have their 1 and 2 to pick. So I would say this is a risky Sniper pick. And even into Tide, I don't think it does that well. Into Tide, when you get Blink Dagger, you get a Shard as well. You can get Hurricane Pipe on Sniper, but it only does so much.
It does feel like a little bit of anti-synergy, because obviously, like, Undying wants to try and win the lane, snowball the rest of the game, whereas Sniper, it's really hard to, like, take a fight that's not on high ground for that hero if they pick any kind of jump at all. Like, there's not a huge amount of beefy front line. Like, the Undying is good, but the Doc and the Lich don't really want to like stand in front and soak damage for the sniper. Like, this is a very risky sniper pick, I think.
To be fair, looking at high ground, I think IceCube have to pick something that's gonna hit towers.
Okay.
So probably mid.
Picked up the Mars,
maybe.
Yeah, they've.
I think it's fine. Like the jump on sniper is nice, but I'm just thinking like you're standing, trying to go high ground against Undying, Lich, Witch Doctor, Sniper. You need somebody that can hit the towers like for free, like from far. So hopefully, I'm thinking a ranged carry for IceCube to tie it all together, but like Medusa is out, Prophet's out. Two of probably the best heroes for trying to push high ground.
I think Shadow Fiend would be good here. I think Shadow Fiend's pretty good. So, like, if you get Dragon Lance, a nice little attack range neutral, you can do a lot of good sieging with it as well. Because if they just go on it, you just pump a grave on the Shadow Fiend and you're fine. Like, you just want something that, just a siege engine, basically. A glorified Carty creep.
Yeah, exactly. There are still plenty of options, to be fair. We'll see what they go for. I think they do have enough jump now between the Tide and Mars, and even Naga to like some point. Like you can go blink on support Naga and set your team up.
It's strange. I think Granny's Cookies, like they're banning out Storm Spirit and Quap, whereas like even do they think that Mars is carry? Do they think this is or Naga?
They think Naga is carry.
Yeah, okay.
And I think that's why they've picked the sniper. But I don't think Naga's carry, just because of what you said about was it Kxavic playing it?
So Kxavic's probably on the Tide. I think Flowzone on the Naga Siren.
Yeah, Flowzone. Yeah, that's it.
wibleh on the Dazzle. That's my like kind of read. I mean, they could if they bamboozle me, fair play to them. They ban Void Spirit. So that, this is them trying to target ban out Psychovert the mid lane. So I think they're thinking that this is a sniper carry for Granny's Cookies, which I don't like sniper carry. Shadow Fiend comes out. I don't like sniper carry. I think it's far too like fragile and immobile, and it's always need the high ground advantage to get the damage. It's really unfortunate.
So the thing about mid sniper is like you hit your timings quite early because you have the level advantage. You can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Like you get a lot of extra damage from your levels in sniper. Pause one sniper. I don't know when your timing is. I'm gonna be honest. Like what item are you getting that's like, wow, you're gonna win the game now? And there's a Pudge. And there's a 10th pick Pudge.
Last pick Pudge. Hell yeah, last pick Pudge. Okay.
I think that IceCube have a good draft. I also think that Granny's Cookies could win this game because they have the most terrifying team to push high ground into. This is absolutely brutal. They
have what, like, do you ever watch Jenkins Herald reviews?
I have watched a couple in times gone by.
They have all of the ingredients for the Jenkins Herald review. They have the Pudge, they have the Sniper, they have the Witch Doctor. Like, this is just Jenkins Herald review at the team waiting to happen, and then you have the two up supports there.
Yeah. Oh, are we getting a post draft interview?
Yes. Let's see if I hope that he can access this channel. If he can't,
oh goodness,
should be able to. I think they can. I can move him in potentially.
Or do we go to the lobby? I don't know how it works.
We could always go to the lobby if he's struggling. Bob's asked, where do I get to? Just go to the channel above us. Like, above you. Unless you can't access the caster room, we can go to the lobby.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, let's go to the lobby. Let's meet him halfway. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You guys just moving here. That's nice.
Yeah, we thought we'd meet you halfway.
That's great. Because you have a delay, I won't actually see what's going on live.
Yeah, sorry. Got a 3-minute delay. But the draft obviously has concluded. We're just running out into the lanes now. But do you have any remarks, any strong feelings going into this game about how the draft went?
So Granny's Cookies draft looks like 4 supports and a sniper, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
And Flo really hates our draft, but everyone else is really positive about it. So our
That's
captain
good.
is displeased. But theoretically, our draft is significantly better because they let through Mars against Sniper. So Sniper should just be not a hero because of Arena. You can't see, you can't shoot through it. He has to buy BKB to even walk through it. So it's a big item sink for Sniper to be useful here. And on top of that, we also have an SF.
Yeah, very true. I think your draft is good. A Psychovert just walks blindly up the hill. Might just give away the first blood here. And he will. Picked up by Peebo. So you're on the board. Tombstone
Right,
dropped
Peebo
on the high ground.
hopefully gets boost.
Oh, Karma also going to go down. To be fair, a 1 for 2. Kind of an even trade in the end, given the first blood up there as well. But yeah, I did just mention, I think your draft is very nice. However, going high ground might be very hard into these heroes. That's the one thing I'm worried about.
It will be difficult, but the thing is, the enemy team cannot leave base. So they will lose out on the map. They lose out on XP. They lose out on farm. Eventually, we'll just out item them if it has to go that far.
Yeah.
In theory, you never know what's going to happen though.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck. And we'll
Alright,
get
good
stuck,
luck. I'll
stuck into this game.
watch.
Thank you very much.
Have fun.
See you later.
Well, big old brawl there at the beginning of this game. 3 kills to 2, and actually, Lich is going to find another one onto Kxavic, who does not have a TP scroll now. So, bit of a disaster start for the Tide Hunter.
It's a rough one.
Not.
How do you think this mid matchup's going to go? Mars into Pudge. I don't really see this as a common mid matchup.
Yeah. So Mars actually, I think he's very good at CSing as a hero. I think he's like very solid. He has 2 ways to confirm CS, and potentially a way to stop his opponent from getting the CS. But Pudge does have like 80 base damage, so you know they kind of just about go even, you know, in my head. Although Mars is pulling away a little bit in these early stages. But it should be a bit of a boring farmy lane, I would imagine. As for top, SF's getting pretty decent farm. It's the off lane Undying with a Witch Doctor. Could be a bit of a scary lane as they get maybe closer. Was he at level 3 maybe? That should be a bit of a stronger lane.
It's interesting, they've drafted like 2 very strong like safe laners like SF and Dazzle, like good lane bullies, and then you obviously got into Undying Witch Doctor, 2 very strong lane bullies. Like,
yeah.
I don't know who's going to win, honestly. Like, it doesn't really seem like a clear-cut match with Battle of the Lane Bullies.
Yeah, SF into a melee hero is quite nice, just once you got like level 2 raise anyway. You really bully them. But yeah, we'll see if they're able to kind of execute on that. As Undying is just like stupidly tanky, and Witch Doctor obviously quite a difficult hero to brawl into. Farmer's going to be trying to get this Lotus though. Not many problems there.
Going on to Kxavic bot.
Potential for the kill onto the Tide. They got 2 more shrapnel charges. Does not choose to drop them. Instead, they'll just harass out Naga as well. So, yeah. As for the bot lane, Sniper is comfortably ahead. Only 2 CS on the Tide Hunter so far. As Flowzone always forced back underneath the tower. Just nothing they can do to walk up to the Sniper, the double melee lane into the Sniper. As Thor will, with the level 3, level 2 Maledict, kill off Mad Karma.
This is a rough start, I have to say.
I mean, he might just die here. The creeps follow them up the hill, use the grave, but not going to be able to
What's the dev?
keep him alive for much longer. And meanwhile, they'll get another kill onto the Tidehunter. And meanwhile, Mars mid as well is also on 100 health, so has to be a little bit careful here. There are boots on Psychovert. He's got hook in a few seconds, people. Might have to juke this one out. Bit of an interesting path they're both taking.
Some good joking from Peebo.
He's just going to show in the wave again.
Bit bold to come back to the lane on no health with a soul ring. Oh, my lad.
And I'll just TP
Tasty.
to the other side of the river.
Come on. Hit the hook. Hit the hook.
Potential. He's got him.
Beautiful
He's got
hook.
him.
Beautiful hook from Psychovert. Pure greed from Peebo. Should have just come back to the base.
Well,
This is starting to look like 3 lanes 1 for the Radiant. I mean, I guess you would on some level expect that. You've drafted 4 supports and a sniper, but it's a rough start.
it is a rough start. The kills are not great, but this is a lane that should kill. Like, Undying Witch Doctor, if this lane does not kill, then it's a disaster. So, if I don't, they only killed SF like once in lane. It's not that bad. Actually, SF has died twice, but I think that was on the starting horn. So, yeah, all good. The Psychovert has
come up for a hook.
He's gonna get it. They didn't expect him there. Tree immediately dealt with, though. I think I did a tombstone destroy, as he does have to back away underneath the Tower of the Grave. Not going to be able to keep him alive for much longer, so we'll pick up the kill onto the SF along with Dazzle. But Psychovert is also very low. Has to be cautious, but we do get the final right click onto wibleh. Meanwhile, bottom lane.
Excellent rotation from Psychovert.
They're going to go out here. I mean, Kxavic is just, there's nothing he can do against a sniper. But yeah, like you say, very nice map movements. And they will be bringing up Peebo. We'll see what he can do. He's going to find Psychovert, just bump straight into him, drop the arena, hit him up against the wall, try and bring him down. But he does get the dismember off, but I don't know if it's going to just going to postpone his life. TP cancel. They do not.
Oh!
Nice plays
terrible.
there for Psychovert.
Excellent TP. Oh, that must feel devastating.
Yeah.
You commit so much, it's so low, and just nothing to show for it.
At first arena off the game. From the mid lane, you would definitely expect to yield a kill. So
Yeah.
the fact that he lived on the Pudge is very big. He's got that 1 point in meat shield. I think made quite a bit of difference there. And just paying off for him, and he's heading straight to the bottom lane. I would say this is the lane that does not need help, but if he is able to get a kill, then be handy. Oh, elsewhere, Dazzle will go down, but did drop the tombstone for it. Psychovert's hunting. Flowzone. It's gonna walk straight under the tower. And should find the real one with the rot. They're just far more active on the map, and they're kind of free to do so, having won their safe lane and mid lane. Well, they're going to try and kill off the power point. Can they get there in time? They do have a net, but can't quite reach the TP out there. And now the hook on to Peebo. It's all just going wrong so far. Poor Ice Cubed. Psychovert on the killing spree. 4 flesh heap at 8 minutes. Very, very one-sided, and this is the opposite of what you thought would happen in this series.
No, you're quite right. I did think this was. I did think this was going to go the other way. To be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed that Peebo's keep trying to make this. He keeps trying to make the Mars mid work. Like it's just, I feel like you need Peebo is like a slippery hero specialist. Like if you're playing against Peebo, you ban Puck, you ban your Storm Spirit, you ban your F Spirit. So this kind of like bulky bruiser doesn't necessarily feel like a typical Peebo here, if you know what I mean.
Hang on a minute here. They've killed off Flowzone on the sidelines. Robertus trying to get away, gets pinned up against the tree though. The Ravage as well, level 6 on Kxavic is going to be enough to kill off Robertus. So, dealt with the pesky sniper. Has been maledicted up though, and the hook to follow. Should be able to get something for it, but they do get the kill on sniper.
It's a big kill.
Yep.
It's a really big kill.
They definitely needed to get something like that there. Having committed that arena again. Oh, actually, dying here is very, very low. Dazzle should be able to finish him off.
Nice kill.
Couple of big kills. I mean, what do you mean? It was never dead. He was straight back up. But has to be said though, a lot of CS on the SF, and are not doing too badly in terms of net worth on the two cores of
no, not at all. I think as well, like sniper, you can be kind of comfortable. Like, yes, it has a net worth lead, but unless like they can keep it safe in every fight, like it can be difficult to kind of get that payout. There's a fight going on bot lane between the Mars and the sniper 1v1.
Oh goodness, the pin is going to actually land as they kill off flows on mid, TP out from Mars.
Okay, interesting little play tried there, the 1v1.
But now there's a lot of pressure on this mid tower, and nobody can actually get here yet to defend it. So, in the meantime, they're actually diving top lane onto the Dazzle. Quick kill there. Siege cart hitting away onto that tower as well. So, this game is going to become a little bit tricky with these two towers. If these two towers go down, Peebo, he's trying to drop something here. Does drop the arena, gets the pin. Quick kill onto Psychovert, another big kill to be fair, and a root follow up. Pulling this Lich back. So a couple of kills. Did lose two towers for it, but it's better than nothing.
I feel like the game's going to swing dramatically once the Mars Blink comes online, because that's the only thing that's kind of keeping this sniper at bay at the moment. Like, the fact that he has the range and they can't close the gap. Once that Blink hits, it's a dead sniper.
Yep. Actually gonna TP down here. The hook not gonna land. The Ravage just gonna clip onto Robertus and no more as he tries to close the gap further. Does have TP if he does want to use it to get away. Instead though, just turns to fight as they get the dismember onto people on the sidelines. They drop the Tombstone as well, forcing these heroes back and abandoning Kxavic due to these heroes coming in. The song has been popped though, so should prevent any further go. Oh. He should be fine even with the maledict on him.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Like, the Ravage was... I did think it was going to miss the sniper for a split second, but it hit him in the last instance. I just feel like this might just be like teething problems. Like, I feel like if you want to go for that sniper kill, you smoke and you wait for the Mars ult, because you need to guarantee that kill. Like... Yeah. You kind of you just kind of like waddle towards him, and his team's like hanging around. The Pudge was already there because he just killed it and it respawned. Like,
yeah, bit risky here. They're walking up, and the hook just going to miss. Goes right between the two of them. Very fortunately, and at this point with no Ravage, it feels very difficult to fight into this team. With a Blink Dagger queued up on Pudge. Interesting pickup. Will be handy to get on top of SF, maybe. But the other heroes just seem to kind of come to him, so I think I could see him picking up on like an Eternal Shroud or something instead. I think it would be fine.
Eternal Shroud and who, sorry?
Or like Pudge or something. Just to man up a bit. Just to be the front line that their team needs. But they don't have Undying as well.
I mean, when I go mid-Pudge, I normally go Vanguard Blink, because I feel like that when you're trying to take camps, having the Vanguard is so nice, just to be able to like take like creep camps. I think I'd rather go Pipe. I feel like the magic resist aspect of the Pipe is just, they've nerfed Eternal Shroud so much that Pipe always just feels better these days. Like, normally when I go mid-Necro, I'm like, oh, I go Radiance then Pipe. If the team has like Magic Burst, which to be fair, like there's not a huge amount of magic burst coming out unless you count the SF.
Yeah.
Like because the Mars is going to build physical damage as it goes on to the Undying.
Yeah. The quick one.
You can kind of
blink dagger complete.
Yeah. Like, there's not a huge amount of like magic damage you're going to get for utility throughout the Shroud, because the Mars, if you looked at last time Peebo played as he built Deso,
he's kind of queued up,
Tide's mostly like the Anchor Smash, like Ravage has a bit of magic, but it's mostly Anchor Smash, which is all physical. Dazzle spells are all physical. Naga doesn't really do any damage, but the damage it does do is like a little bit of magic. But so I feel like you just want armor against their team. Like, I wouldn't invest for a Shroud. Maybe a pipe, but not a Shroud.
I mean, yeah, it's got the Lotus Orb queued up on Undying. I think that is a good pickup. They've also just got Lich generally, which is really good against these heroes. Like, somebody gets caught in arena, as long as he has vision inside the arena, blood support could be a bit annoying. But for them, smoked up in the mid lane, trying to look for something. People does show on the wave. As the TP on the sniper blinks down to the low ground up. As long as it doesn't get tossed by Roche, I think it should be okay.
Really nice escape from Peebo. Perfect like read of the TP and knows that the gank's coming for him. Time to get out of dodge.
Yeah, absolutely. See, it doesn't look like they're able to connect. It does feel like as this game goes later, as you mentioned, Dire's draft just seemed a little bit, makes a little bit more sense, but they are going to probably bind this Dazzle though. And, I mean, with 4 heroes walking around for at least a minute, to only get a Dazzle is not the best trade-off for them.
Like, the Dazzle is worth, I think, about the same amount that 1 wave is worth, so that's the equivalent of your entire team farming 4 creeps. Like, so it's not a good feeling. You want to find these like the Mars or the Tide Hunter to shut them down, because again, like you drafted this like really early game lineup. You need to be snowballing. You need to be killing like at least 1 or 2 of the Dire team every couple of minutes just to kind of keep pace, because you know that as soon as they get farm, if the Tide gets his items and the Mars gets his items, like it's going to be really hard to get the utility out of this sniper.
Yeah. Absolutely agree. But it has to be said though, Sniper is topping net worth by 1,000, like it's 1,000 clear of the SF. So yeah, they are making space, at least for Robertus, who's had a very solid game so far. 2-1-7, 120 CS in 16 minutes. So yeah, pretty solid.
Very solid.
Oh. Bit of all chat.
There's a little running joke that started in the Masters tournament, which was every time there was a pause, Flowzone and by extension the rest of his team always says raisin, because they're like, oh, it's reason. Raisin?
I see.
Raisin.
Yeah, I like the in jokes for for pauses. There was one for a while which was like kebab. You know, somebody had to go grab a kebab one time from the door, like somebody ordered like takeaway at 2 a.m. or something with like in house, and since then every time that there's a pause, it's just like kebab ? In chat. Good times. But
you ever had a kebab with raisins on?
I can't say I have. Not a kebab anyway.
No.
Trying to think, there's probably I think there's some kind of naan breads or something that has raisins in it.
I've had kebab like meat in like I think it's like a Persian dish with like rice and butter and raisins in. It was excellent. From like the Curry Mile in Manchester, so nice.
Great. Well, if I'm
really
ever
excellent.
in Manchester,
yeah. So go to the Curry Mile. Just go to one of the nice restaurants. Otherwise, like you might get a bit of the old rumble guts.
No, actually, I have been to Manchester for a stag, and we went to a barbecue place, like some kind of grill place, I believe. Very good. It's very nice. My friend had the spiciest spice on the menu, and he had to sign a waiver and eat it with rubber gloves on.
Amazing.
He said,
imagine that, then it's just butter chicken.
surprisingly, he said it wasn't the spiciest thing he'd ever had. So
yeah. You're paying for the theatrics at that point. Like, you're paying for the rubber gloves and the way they're like, oh, it's spicy. I had a I went to an Indian.
Psychovert is farming a wave on 700 health people. But, I guess he didn't want him, or didn't think he could take him.
I think he just misread where the blink went. Like, he didn't clock that Pudge went around him. Unfortunate.
No, he's out. Everybody's out. They are somewhat dragging them around the map. It feels like they've made the call on Ice Cube that we're just going to farm. Like, just create space and farm.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. They don't really have great push on the Radiant. Like, Pudge doesn't push towers, Undying doesn't push towers, and the other supports don't push towers. Like, you need this sniper to be, like, rolling in money to shove down these tier 2s. Like, you can kill them, but you can't actually hold the map pressure up to take towers, unfortunately.
But something that is kind of going somewhat under the radar we haven't spoken about yet. Naga 4 is actually the one thing that is better than her songs to interrupt is this mid pressure. Like, all the time these illusions are just pushing in the lane. Sniper has to head back to deal with it, and now it's like, okay, well, we can't push this tier 2 bottom anymore. And meanwhile, we're losing our top tier 1. The Naga, this is all the work of Naga illusions. This is nothing to do with the rest of the team. This is just purely Flowzone on this Naga being an absolute pain to deal with.
Yeah, I think you clocked it right there. Like, the Flowzone's obviously realised, like, well, I'm actually not great as a lane support, but I can extend this game long enough to recover from the lane simply by pushing up with the illusions.
Yeah, the kill of Psychovert did expend the arena already, and a hook is going to be off the mark. Tombstone dropped, so it looks like both teams are unable to kill each other. It's like they've drafted 5 tanks and don't have any damage. At least not without the carries showing up to the engagements yet.
I always say, despite how well the lanes went, the net worth difference is really evened out. Like, there's less than $1,000 in it.
Yeah,
I don't think, like, Radiant had a really good start, but I don't know if it's materialized into anything.
This is like good old-fashioned carry v carry game, I feel. Like, it's like 2 4 protect 1 drafts.
Yeah.
Has to be said, though, our wonderful coach interview did mention something very important. Sniper against Mars late game is extremely hard because of the arena blocking the attacks. So, and also if you just get jumped on Sniper, it's very hard without a BKB to live through that jump from Mars. So it does become like an increasing problem. Like, even if you are super strong on Sniper, like, you get totally like that all gets negated as soon as they're on top of you.
I've had this problem lately with a couple of people picking sniper carries in my pub games, where it's like, well, you have 2 options. You either build enough damage to kill the enemy team, or you build enough save items to save yourself. You're going to do no damage. And like, it's like, if you make this sniper build a BKB, like, that's 1 extra item that's not getting to pump out damage.
Yeah, it's like, it's not a Daedalus, you know. Exactly.
Door
pops the 1.
Door.
And obviously, whoever dies gets the shard. So, you know what? Tactical feed.
Tactical feed.
I would say it probably is the better shards compared to Lich, but both are pretty nice. And to be fair, so it's good. I think it was a good choice to go for that, even if they can't keep these creep waves out. Which, by the way, they're just constantly like shoved to these tier 2s. It's so hard for them to deal with this. They don't have too much wave clear as well. So, yeah, bit of an issue that they have to address with something.
It's a really good read as well for them to keep dodging the Pudge ganks every time that, like, the Pudge walks somewhere, because the Pudge is a blink dagger. It's going for its eggs, but it's not found a kill in the last, like, what, 5 minutes? It's wandering around.
Yeah, doesn't feel great when you go blink first item and you can't connect the kills.
Yeah.
And he had a great laning stage, like roaming around, doing everything right, even the solo kill on the Mars mid. But if this is the drop-off, then it's like, okay, is it worth picking the Pudge? Because, like, this is a big drop-off from lane.
Well, from having played against Psychovert a few times, like he's very good in lane and very good like on a lot of heroes. But a lot of those heroes tend to be heroes that you wouldn't expect to show up in the middle lane, like Tusk, Pudge. I think like Lina to some extent. I mean, no, I've started picking up Lina, but like it plays a lot of like pulse 4 stuff you'd expect mid. So you have this like really like high intensity peak of early game, but then like struggles once that peak falls off in about the 20-minute mark.
Yeah. So they have managed to shove in this mid tower, and unfortunately Flowzone popped Song, I think just by mistake. I thought I heard it, and then I went down to him. Yeah, it's on cooldown for another 2 minutes from now, so might
raising morale.
A little bit difficult to deal with this push, so they might just lose their first tier 2 here. But they seem to be quite happy just to farm. It's like, yeah, whatever. Pudge will fall off is probably the mindset. Get our items. And SF is getting the items. Pretty strong now. Got a Lincoln Sphere queued up. Not really sure what he's worried about. I think he just get a BKB, you know.
I feel like...
Oh, Peebo, it's going to get caught. Can he connect with his heroes, though? Try and deal with him. He gets the spear back. 2 seconds when the Blink Dagger gets decayed. But it is going to come off cooldown again. Blink up to the high ground. Get towards his Shadow Fiend. They are still in the area. Oh, hang on. Instead, it's going to be Karma. Man's up against Spineapple, but instead just gets blinked on by the Pudge. Can he just click him down, though? Hang on a minute, he doesn't have Dismember available. The Bongo's going back and forth, though, with the Maldic. They're going to drop the Death Ward as well. Should have damage. 2 kill both of these heroes. Sniper with the ult as well. They kill them both off. And on Sniper gets the Arc and Pike away. They're arriving with the support duo as well. Don't
Here comes
have
another
Ravage, though.
Bongos.
Going for the TP out.
Oh!
Does not have the shard on the Tidehunter, so it's just going to be Maldic it up. It's a Sundying who is very tanky. It's just kind of living through everything, and meanwhile it's actually Door going for the TP out, trying to leave him behind. Flowzone going down very low as well, but Undying. He's the man. Extremely slow. Ult does go down, and...
Yeah, this Poison Touch has been building up. Oh, blows on the fall.
Oh, he just cleans him up
come on, lads, he
anyway.
got the detection. This Undying can't escape. The Dazzle keeps clicking him. Oh.
He's not going to take down. All
That's
good.
unfortunate. That was a very long fight.
Yeah. I mean, surprising how quickly the Pudge melted there to the SF right clicks.
Yeah. I just realised that like fight was a perfect example of like you need you got to hold back at least one stun to stop the enemies TPing away. That's not the first time that's happened this game, where they just kind of flagrantly TP in front of the Dire team.
Yeah, that's very true. There have been a lot of TPs out so far. A lot of Nightfalls.
I did think I think SF would have 1v5 that if it didn't have the unfortunate Bongo into the Witch Doctor role. That was almost like an absolute disaster for Radiant, but some good Witch Doctor Bongos turning around these fights.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those skills you overlook a bit. Like if you're playing into like Earthshaker or something, then you're like, okay, guys, don't stand together. You see a Witch Doctor, you don't really think about that so much. And then before you know it, you've been chain stunned for 8 seconds and you're dead. So yeah, bit annoying, but yeah, well played by the Doctor. He's
I always ban
Jesus. He's going axe.
Yes.
Straight up. No Glimmer Cape, no Force Staff, nothing. I want an axe.
He's got his Gree. How much money's on that Gree? Okay, a little bit. He could...
he's almost there.
He's almost there. He's almost there. Axe Rush. Go off, King.
See if that does come into play.
I mean, it's a risky move. I mean, it hasn't really come up yet, but the Naga can just cancel your ult if it ever causes a bit too many problems.
Yeah, very true. Well, this tier 2, though, is going to go down. They traded out top lane, though, and they're pressuring in the mid, so... yeah, just a lot of map pressure as Dire, in spite of that trade being not in their favour, still within touching distance in terms of net worth. And they'll smoke up, I think, for the first time. At least in a long time. So they will try and make plays this time. Level 2 Ravage is up. They're going to find Sniper, going to get pinned up against the wall as well. The follow-up Ravage as well. They should have enough damage to bring him down. Does get hooked, but it just hits straight into the other side of the wall. So they will bring him down as well as the Lich. Door drops the Maledict onto 2, but won't really be able to connect here. Or will he's pressing forward regardless, along with Microsoft. PowerPoint, but the Fear back won't save the Dazzle, but no, actually Flowzone. He's considering setting up here for his team. This might be an get out protocol as Psychovert is on top of the Naga Siren. But I'm pretty much cornered here. Slow down.
Nice bit of time wasting. Nice bit of time wasting by Flowzone there.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, hang on a minute. Goes back in on Peebo. He's trying to get the Psychovert here. Is leashed up now. He does have the shard available on the Tidehunter. Trying to bring him down, but the Dismember did so much there to heal him back up.
That's a lot of healing.
Do kind of separate things for a moment, but they will bring down Psychovert in the end. Peebo, let's have the Maledict on him. But big swing of the shield. Double kill for him.
That Deso is doing work.
Oh yeah, it's racking
and a
up
Shadow
now.
Blade as well.
Yeah, interesting pickup. I don't think it's bad, but
No,
hunting for more
I don't
here.
think it is either. But does the Shadow Blade damage get amplified by God's Rebuke?
I was just thinking that, and I honestly do not know. As he's going to see them both here. He's got Arena up a couple
How
of
do they not
seconds.
see him?
Goes for the easy kill,
Nice.
or at least he thought it was easy. Oh
Yeah, that's
of
easy.
course. The Arena, that's it. Peebo is going to not be okay, actually. Oh my goodness.
Peebo,
Despite the pipe.
The
goes
Arena does
down
not
to
block
Robertus.
Assassinate.
It does not. Hook,
Nice
great
hook.
hook there. Gets Robertus out. Nice plays there, honestly. Really nice plays. Yeah, I thought he was going to be fine because I saw the pipe effect on him, because Flowzone had just picked that up. But hook on to Dazzle. They're pressing for more here. They got the backup damage as well. Able to kill him off. And maybe even get Kxavic as well. He doesn't really have all that much to get himself out here. Ravage still on cooldown. And it's all happening here. It's just endless fights.
I think you're quite right about the pipe effect, but I think they changed Sniper's ult so it does his attack damage, which I'm assuming is applied as physical damage.
It does, yeah, regular attack. I think it combines headshot on that as well.
Yeah.
First, he could have been level 18 as well, which might have just gone straight through the pipe, like did a little bit of magic damage on top.
True.
If he gets a nails from proc as well, also goes.
Yeah, it's all of it true.
Yes, lots of damage on this little man who's now poking away at tier 3. But people has
This is a lot closer than I thought, honestly. Like,
yep. Oh, Psychovert straight down to half health. People not going to drop the Arena right away though. How's the SF looking though? So he's got his Lincoln Sphere. And now queuing up the Butterfly. He is very mean right now. Like, he's super strong. I think if he shows up to some of these fights, he's going to be absolutely bonking them.
yeah, I feel like this SF needs to start showing up. Like, they've been taking 4v5, and this SF's the fattest member of their team. Like, it can stand to kind of be present for these fights and start pinging people down.
Well, he is smoked up this time. It's the first 5-man smoke, maybe off the game actually, from either side, as he's gone into the Roche pit, and Sniper is super low here, only has a wand and a Witch Doctor to try and heal him up. So they might make the jump out here as they're going to show just outside the pit. They should see it as people. Is he going to catch him in the arena though? He's going to get beyond it somehow. The Mongols coming out have actually stunned them all together and drop the Ravage on everybody, trying to hold them back as Mighty Karma for the first time is showing up in this game. But Sniper from the backside is doing so much damage here as Punch in on top of Karma. He gets the ult off the Fear him away. Miraculous coming out. Is he healing up? Somehow they get the song to reset things as well. Can they get any more kills here? Karma, triple kill for him. Does go down to the PowerPoint, however, as he gets pinned up on the Sniper. And actually, Harkin pikes himself up to the high ground again. Robertus with a killing spree. It's a 2 for 4 in the end. In fact, 3 for 4 with a buyback from Lich. But a very worthwhile buyback, and they'll secure the Roshan as well.
That's so unfortunate. That initial kind of go on the Sniper, and it just slips out. And then, like, as soon as the Sniper's on that high ground, it's like...
Yeah.
you have to waddle through the no man's land of all the radiant supports just there to shield for the sniper. Very tricky go, I realise.
I mean, if they get the sniper in arena, he's as good as dead. But yeah, like I say, he managed to wiggle his way to the other side, and now Barracks in jeopardy. 2 heroes, 2 cores still dead. So chipping away now on the tier 3. Forced the glyph out, and yeah, they just are unable to really man up on them until they have these heroes up again, and they won't have Ravage either. Song as well, still on cooldown. They dropped the Witch Doctor out, to be fair, and they've just kind of evaded it, cancelled out by Peebo there, who is now very low on the Witch Doctor. Shoot a couple of right clicks, should be enough, and hook back along with the healing from the Undying to keep them alive there. Nice plays, but they drop the area just onto these 2 tanky boys though, so a little bit difficult to clean them up. And still pressing forward though on Undying. Should be able to clean up him, but now onto the back lines though. Oh, they both supports super low now. His sniper does get hooked back to the high ground, and he is able to actually somehow kill off the Dazzle here. So in a 4v4, Egg is still online, but the bongos come out and just deal so much damage. Oh my goodness. High ground has been broken. Should be a lane of racks.
That is a lane of racks. They didn't even get the Aegis down in that fight. They just can't seem to. Oh my god!
The hook as well. Peebo. It's all falling apart here. This fell apart so quickly. You barely would notice. Like, it fall apart like a house of cards. Like, one bad engage on the Roche fight, not really knowing how to get the lads out, and then the sniper is just suddenly going to take everyone's name. They just have to get on top of him, but with that Aegis, the fight is super hard. I mean, he's got the Hurricane Pike, he's got Shard as well on Robertus, so he does have ways to keep himself alive. Not to mention, he's got Satanic now. Like, he's tanky, he's super tanky.
Oh, nice blink from Flowzone, trying to drag him back.
Double 4 staff, though, to protect him.
Double 4 staff, the Pudge hook. It's like watching 2 parents fight for custody of the child. Like, while he's in the net, it's being slowly dragged to one side. No, it's ours, take him back.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I mean, they still have 2 minutes on his Aegis, so they'll probably just look to go top lane here. Potentially pressure high ground again. But yeah, I mean, SF we saw in the Roche fight. He was doing a lot. Triple kill for him before he went down, and that is without him being able to get on top of Sniper and deal with him. So
I don't know. Maybe he did want that. Hero. I think he needs some kind of mobility. Like, you need a blink or something to kind of get around, just to kind of, because you can't necessarily rely on the Mars and the Tide Hunter to break the. To bring the sniper to you, you know? Like, you've got a lot of reposition, but it would help if you had your own right clicks in a better position as well, because we've basically been watching Shadow Fiends play, I want to say like a Medusa or a sniper himself, but your hero isn't that. You are just going to get outscaled a bit.
Yep, and nobody is home right now, so they're going to start their siege onto this top lane of Barracks. So
this could be a dead Dazzle. I don't like the positioning here. If Pudge hooked that, it could have been dead.
They drop the ward now as well, so they're really set up to take this lane. As actually Flowzone comes in, catches everybody in the song. Can they close the gap onto this sniper?
The Aegis is still present for half a minute.
Absolutely everything. Kill off Witch Doctor, and Sniper just actually gets hooked out and bonks himself away. Now he's turning with his Satanic, healing himself and back up again. He's killing off everybody that he can get his right clicks onto here. Kxavic on 1 HP as well. Sniper on full somehow off the back of that jump. And I mean, Psychovert actually blinking forward here, but Hurricane Pike. Right click,
nice Hurricane Pike.
Kill for Peebo onto the backside there. Sniper, he has got Aegis for 8 more seconds. They could kite this out here. wibleh is going to go down. Triple kill for Sniper. The Aegis goes off.
He can't get out. Surely he can't get out here.
Yeah, surely not. Robertus finally has been pinned up against the wall. And the monster kill streak goes the way of my 2 karma. So, yeah. Insane
I have to say,
high ground hold.
if the Ice Cube lads are watching this back, please, you guys owe me blood pressure medication. This game should not be this hard. Why are you making such a meal of this, chaps? Like, this is so difficult. But really well played on Peebo and My 2 Karma. Like, they can start pushing now. Oh, they found the Witch Doctor.
On the minicam here, they'll find the Witch Doctor. And... I mean... They can kind of roll it. I feel like they can roll it with that Witch Doctor death. They have 4 lasting presence right now.
They do.
Sniper is dead for 45. This is at least a tier 2, for sure. I would imagine. Never mind, they're backing off. They're playing it safe. I think they are stronger than they think they are. 100%.
They definitely could. They just a couple of right clicks, get the Deso proc onto the tower with the SF. Like, you could do this no problem. I guess they don't have aggressive vision, so they don't know where the Radiant are. Like, is my only kind of cope for that. Like, well, if we don't see the Pudge, it could be anywhere. You have to kind of respect it. The Psychovert's been playing really well on this Pudge. Like, critical hooks, one after the other. Like, I might just say to Falcus, please watch this game and learn how to be a better hooker.
Yeah. Oh. Keeping down. I just took a couple of illusions though. And they'll get out on the Naga Siren. But yeah, Flowzone actually set that team fight up really nicely with the song. Like, they got the sniper, and then they dropped everything. It's honestly a miracle the sniper didn't die. It was a miracle. Like they managed to like somehow thread the needle with the hook, save sniper, turns with a satanic, heals back up the fool again, and then his whole team dies. You know, it's a bit crazy. And people, Jesus.
As long as sniper lives, the Radiant still have a chance.
Oh. PPO? He's gone. Just 5 heroes down here. And here is another save with that Undying Shard. Can be pretty annoying in the fights.
Can you put someone in the tombstone after it's been cast? Or can you only put it in when you cast the tombstone?
Let's read it together. Nah, it's just when you initially use it, I think. Ag's queued up on Lich as well. And I think this is a good way of getting around the Lincoln Sphere. I believe it does not proc the Lincolns.
Looks like they set up the Psychovert top, or...
Yep, thinking them out. These are not the 2 heroes you need to kill him though. They do have Shadow Fiend connecting somewhat, but as is the Radiant team, so how long can Psychovert survive for here? Pops the Shiva's guard, gonna neglect a lot of that damage there, and they actually did the tombstone. And turning it here, to use the Ravage, are able to kill Psychovert, but now it's a little bit risky. They don't have Mars, he is not here, so Kxavic might just be left. Oh,
yeah,
the song
nice disengage.
Holds them back.
Very lucky Bombos not to hit that Shadow Fiend. That's
1-for-1 trade in the end.
I guess you're more happy with it if you're Granny's Cookies though. Like, they used 3 big ults there. They used the Ravage, they used the Song, they used the Knottle Realm, which is not a huge cooldown, but like, now's a good time to start probing high grounds.
Yep, I mean, Roshan guaranteed to spawn within a minute as well, so could set up for that second Rosh. A very important Rosh, obviously, with the banner. Will help their high ground siege significantly. That's 3,000 gold saved up on Peebo right now. Got Shard queued up.
Let's see, looking
coming handy.
Shard. Why do you build silver? Why do you think these built the Silver Edge this game? What are you trying to break here? If you break this, well, you can't break Ceaseless Scourge, surely, because Death is like a massive strongest spell.
Radiant structures.
I mean, you can break Sniper, I guess, but I don't know. I think he's built it more as a utility item than an actual like damage item or whatever.
Yeah.
is under attack.
just to move around a bit more. He has made pretty good use of it, has to be said.
Yeah, no, I agree with the Shadow. I'm just curious what the logic behind upgrading to the Silver Edge was.
Yeah, couldn't tell you. I don't think there's anything clear cut about it being a good Silver Edge game. But I mean, it gives you 70 damage, which is very nice.
True. Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
What could he have gone for? He's got Satanic queued up now. There's always like AC. I think is super good.
I think AC.
Yeah. On your team, you can amplify so much damage. I mean, and Titanner, to be fair. With the gush.
Yeah, you have so much damage to amp here. Or Achieve is an AC, just so you could mitigate some of the impact of this sniper.
Yeah. Who is looking like they're going to get the second Aegis. So, and he's level 25 now as well, so the headshot knockback distance being the talent of choice, I think is very good here, to be fair, because it's super hard for SF to get in already. So having that extra knockback is going to be pretty painful.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Flowzone just pressuring the top lane as much as he can. Could maybe send some illusions mid here to cut. Could be handy. And oh, hang on a minute. Evil playing a risky
They're trying to find
here.
him.
But he is buying time, to be fair. He is buying time because they're fighting this mid wave. Oh, it's not going to die to the illusions. But oh, that's going to be a jump out onto Spineapple. The hook though actually does land onto Peebo. He quickly turns and pins Psychovert, who I think was expecting to hit a Witch Doctor, rather a Lich, instead of a Mars. So wasn't ready, wasn't quick on the dismember there. Bit risky has to be said from Peebo.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, I think they're trying to hunt down Flowzone, who has been a bit of a problem. They found where the illusions are coming from.
Oh, they know where he is.
Yeah, the TP got it cancelled as well. Trying to make a getaway, but Psychovert. That's not who you want to run into when you're trying to get away from something.
It does mean Sniper's alone, though. Like, now be... Oh, if you could find it in the next 5 or so seconds, dead Sniper.
Yep, he was pretty aggressive there on a sniper. Definitely could have gotten caught out. But, okay, there's SF, he's got Butterfly. Sniper does not have MKV, so he does have that over him. Oh, hang on a minute, Dazzle. Outside of the high ground has been caught, so the two supports not going to be present for this initial...
They're going to have to buy back on the supports now. Like, you can't start the fight with a dead Dazzle. Like, what's going to keep the cause alive when you go on the Sniper?
Yeah, finally TPing back on Mars, but he's got to take a little bit of time before he can get out. He's on 0 mana. As Robertus is just clicking down this mid set, trying to hold off on the buybacks. I think at least Dazzle has to buy back, for sure. Creep's still coming in the mid lane as well. So, yeah, got a few more seconds. Here comes the Dazzle buyback. So they're down to their last melee barrack. Flowzone trying to blink out and catch something, but they won't be able to connect. So they'll just wait for the next wave, and they do still have the banner on the Undying for their final barrack push. So it's looking very, very tough now for Ice Cube. Granny's Cookies looking in prime position. He could be queued up on the budge as well. He's just buying up for it. So we'll have a quick sneak peek at the buyback status. They do have everybody else's buybacks up on Dire. They have saved up for him. So it's just a Dazzle who has to be careful, as Peebo is far outside of his base, going to get caught by the Shiva's guard. So they're going to find him. And yeah, he's dead for 100.
Why? Why are you doing this? Why? Like, okay, I'm gonna mini rant here, but like, I understand the principle of the Mars, but like, it's not like you can't kill a sniper with just the Deso right now, because you're doing physical damage, and the sniper's an agi hero, so your physical burst is never going to be enough to one-shot him before they get saves on him.
Yeah, well, down the last set, and here we go. The Ags on the Witch Doctor doing so much work there. Dazzle, who's on for a dieback here, is going to go down. Mars as well, but Sniper outside of the arena, not able to hit into it. Right now it's blocking all of this damage. Karma is going to pick up the Witch Doctor kill, but now they're getting forced back to their base. The Psychovert pushing forward with that BKB in on top of the Shadow Fiend. The buyback on Kxavic. 4-man song as well from Flowzone will hold them back here, so Karma is able to get out of this initial goal, but Peebo does not have the arena up. They can't re-engage now. It's going to be very hard now as they've claimed the Mega Creeps and are onto the tier 4 towers. Smoke up here. Need to try and catch very cleanly here, Peebo. They are going to get the Sniper who's popped the Hurricane Pike to get him away, but does get pinned up against the wall, but the Hudge does have the Dismember to play with, keeping him back, but Sniper is going to go down for the first time. Karma able to get that kill onto him, but Lichel bouncing around here, doing so much work here. It's a double that dieback. The buyback as well onto Flowzone. The Big Fear pulls him in. Karma trying to make a getaway, or maybe trying to turn for a kill, in fact, onto the PowerPoint presentation himself, who will go down finally. Psychovert presses forward though. Snipe without the Sniper. They don't have the damage to deal with SF by the looks of things. So, no, they have lost the Mega Creeps, but maybe they can get something more here. Psychovert getting pulled back. Pops the Blade Mail. Karma's got to be careful. Almost dies to it. Doesn't have Satanic of his own. So the lifesteal from his Mask of Madness, barely able to keep him alive there. And yeah, but scary stuff. Scary stuff there. A lot of buybacks expended.
This is very tense. I do think it's going to be a real struggle for them to defend Megas here. Like, I guess they can do it, but like they're not finding the Sniper in a weird way. Like, it's like they can get on top of him, but there's just so much save on the Radiant, and there's not enough. Like, they need to somehow transport the Shadow Fiend on top of the Sniper, because that's the only way they've been able to kill him. But the Shadow Fiend doesn't have an immobility item, so they kind of.
Yeah, and that's his Satanic just kills him the Courier. Fortunately, he didn't. I don't think he sold his sword, his broadsword, so he still has the Mask of Madness, but that is very rough now, as it felt like he would kind of have to 1v9 at this stage. Sniper just respawned now. He's waiting on that outpost being taken. Looks like they might just go straight into another siege with these Mega Creeps as well. So here they come for what could be the last time here in this game 1. Starting on these tier 4s, which are already very low. They get a hook out onto Dazzle as well. Not the target they want to get caught first. They jump forward here with the Ravage. It's not going to hit too many heroes though. His Sniper was really far back. He's finally been caught now by Mars, but they've killed off the SF and the Dazzle in the meantime. They don't have enough damage to deal with Robertus at this point. He's just so tanky with that Satanic. Bonks himself away with the Shard. Able to turn with all this damage. Flowzone goes down quickly, as does Kxavic. They're all just falling apart here as Karma's trying to deal with creeps as his team is getting dealt with themselves. The Sniper, just too strong at this point. And good game is finally called. Game 1, going away at Granny's Cookies. And yeah, they
am stunned.
They made a 4 protect 1 strat work.
I am stunned. Like, I was not anticipating that at all. That was so dominating, so decisive from the Cookies. I was absolutely shocked. Like, they made it look easy. Like, I've never had an easier game of like Sniper Carry in my life. From they make look Sniper Carry look viable there. Goodness sake. Oh.
Very tough stuff for
very tough indeed.
Game 1. I mean, they were making some plays in the mid game, but you know, obviously they had that farming period where literally like no kills happened. Like Dazzle was the only one to die from minute 12 to minute 24. Nobody else died other than Dazzle, so there was 12 minutes of just farming. And
I now need to restart my game because for some reason the lobby doesn't like it if...
No worries.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, surprising game one. Granny's Cookies, I mean, they looked pretty solid. They dominated at least two of the lanes. And Psychovert making the early game rotations. He had a patch in that game, like we mentioned, like where he couldn't get any kills. So it did feel like Ice Cube were like farming their way back into it. But in the end, I think they couldn't deal with a sniper. Like they tried to catch him in the arena in the vital Roshan fight, weren't able to do so. And then similarly, top lane, he got hooked out, and then they lost so much before they were, finally able to deal with him. So, I'm not saying sniper was the reason Granny's Cookies won, because I would never say that, but I think he did play, very well, very elusive. And his team helped him obviously with all the saves. So, yeah, fair play to him.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, we shall be back for the next game in a few minutes, hopefully. So yeah, see you guys then. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Game 2 of this group stage match between Icecubed and Granny's Cookies, who took Game 1 in pretty convincing fashion, having won at least 2 of the 3 lanes, having a very strong performance in the laning stage. Didn't really snowball themselves into the late game, but just had a somewhat unkillable sniper somehow. Didn't think I would use that.
Didn't realize those words could be strung together.
Is it an oxymoron? Yeah, is it an oxymoron? That's what it is, or whatever.
That's an oxymoron.
They somehow managed to drag it out, and somehow they just couldn't deal with this pesky sniper. Had about 3 different save heroes, so we'll see if they've changed anything. Okay, Icecubed already have banned out the sniper. They recognized that as an issue both in lane and in the game, so
I genuinely don't think they needed to. That's the thing, because so I learnt this lesson over the last couple of tournaments, which is never run the same strat twice. I wouldn't have bothered, because if they do the same strat twice, you know how to counter it, because you've played that game and you know what works, you know what doesn't work. It's kind of a waste, in my opinion. If they go sniper again, you pick a proper mid lane jumper hero, not Mars, and you can get on top of his ass. You get him, but
Mars has been banned out, so obviously the
thank God, thank God.
Respect to the side, yeah, for Seething's sake, thank God.
Yeah.
Interesting one though. So they've actually swapped sides and pick order, I believe, this time around, which is interesting to see them both change. And they're gonna grab the best granny in the game. Oh my goodness! Immediate shaker, love that.
Immediate shaker, no more messing around. Immediately, okay, we're using the meta.
It was banned last game.
It was good.
I believe it was maybe the last ban from Granny's Cookies of Phase 1, or the 3rd ban, if I remember right. So, yeah, Icecubed getting a pretty sexy hero.
I do like Granny's Cookies' first picky snap just for the name save. She's on the banner. Come on. It's very nice. And I'm banning Earthshaker in the rest of the tournament games. It's just too easy on that hero to hold high ground, because your team is scared of an Echo Slam. It makes... We had the hour-long game versus Black Country Widows, and 20 minutes of that was just where's the Shaker? We can't see the Shaker. We shouldn't do high ground because there's a Shaker on the enemy team. It it's too good with the tectonic build-up facet of just disrupting team fights. The AoE at level, I think it's 25, is insane. It's the widest stun in the game on top of a Fisher. It's so wide, it doesn't make any sense. And
I believe, by the way, they didn't actually have that facet in the game. They had a diminishing returns, or whatever it's called. They actually didn't have tectonic build-up in the game we played, if I remember right.
I don't know. I think they did. They didn't have.
I could be wrong.
The other one was
a
Resonating Ridge.
Shaker game.
Resonating Ridge. I think diminishing returns is the Magnus facet, but yeah,
I'm just saying words.
Was it? I think also it doesn't help. The Arcana makes it look bigger than it is. The shiny blue, it
looks amazing,
stars and mist. It looks so good, but it's also visually oh, I don't want to go near that. It's if you ever played with a Jakiro where they have the Jakiro Immortal, I'm I don't care if that Jakiro's on my team. I'm not walking into that.
Yeah, very true. I mean,
trains not to walk.
It also sounds amazing. It is so loud. And then from the Shaker's point of view, you get to see the the damage ramp up as well, and your stun combo. I would say is the best Arcana in the game, but I am very heavily biased. But this is a strong support duo, loads of stuns, and they have push, they have team fight, they have wave clear between these 2 heroes.
I don't think it's a support duo. I don't know why. I don't think you can have Shadow Shaman 5 Earthshaker 4. It's too weak. You need this Earthshaker is just probably better going to go mid. Money down.
Yeah, I don't know why I just said it was a support duo. Maybe because I'm being picked first. And
traditionally, I don't know how long you've been playing Dota, but for 10 years ago, if you told me Earthshaker Shaman, I'm that's a support duo right there. This whole the supports have money now, they're a core type of thing. It's very new.
Yeah, very true. I mean, could they support? Wouldn't hate
Could
it.
be. You could flex it for sure.
It weakens your lane quite significantly, though. And
It does.
they've got the Undying again, and they've got Snapfire as well, which is... I think if I saw these two heroes laning into me, I would just say, I'm not laning, I'm going to the jungle, goodbye, no matter what I was playing. So, pretty brutal combination from Granny's Cookies.
I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Lich Undying.
Yep.
Very cool.
Pretty much does confirm Undying 3 then, so I wonder if Ice Cubes are able to find a hero that can lane into it. I'm not saying it'll be easy, but I don't think there's many great options. Something that can kill Tombstone obviously is handy, so like Ursa.
I don't think Shaman's a good hero for... Yeah, Ursa. I think this has got to be an Ursa pick, right? Like, because Shaman traditionally combos well with Ursa. Ursa can deal with the Tombstone. Like, Granny's Cookies off lane now, so you can just pick your carry freely. You know the matchup. Okay, they pick up the Centaur.
I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, not an awful Centaur game.
There's absolutely nothing to stop them from running away when they press Centaur. There's also nothing to stop them from getting to your backline Snapfire Lich, because Undying has no CC. So I like the Centaur. I think it's very good, very nice, and probably means Shaker is going to be mid.
Also, I think quite nicely, Centaur can pick up a Blade Mail and then just kill the Snap and kill the Lich, like, because his HP pool is always going to be bigger than theirs, and he's just going to like pop Blade Mail. Supports will kill themselves on my body. The Flowzone Phosphor Prophet. This was artistry. Back in Masters, the Flowzone Phosphor Prophet was amazing. If it is Phosphor, Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, potential flex. They do have the last pick, so I guess they could choose at that point whether they want to put Prophet on pos 1 or 4.
Interesting. Psychovert on the Quap.
It's very nice in lane against Shaker on paper.
Yeah,
like it
really
should just dominate. It should just dominate the Shaker. So that is one thing.
I can offer insight here actually, because I remember this matchup at TI and through lived experience as well. This actually is not amazing for Quap until level 5, because you don't have enough points in the dagger to kind of force the Shaker out the lane. Annoyingly, when like you're in mid against Shaker as well, like it's a hero where it can CS as if you weren't there. Because you just taps totem and like there's no way you're out last hitting like the totem attack, so it's always going to secure the range creep. It's got decent HP pool, decent regen. The totem doesn't cost a lot of mana, so it can actually CS fine. The Quap matchup sucks once Quap hits level 5 around 4 minutes, and then it has to leave the lane and sod off.
Yeah. So the other thing about the matchup generally for the game is Quap will be able to make the mid rotations to other lanes with a power rune, which she should be able to secure with a blink, unless they bring the rotator supports in, which Prophet is a good one, to be fair, for securing your mid laner the rune. So, or at least preventing Quap from getting it. But Quap will be able to make the rotations a little bit earlier. Obviously, doesn't have to buy a blink dagger, so yeah, very nice. And Shaker potentially going to be slamming it up in the triangle before he makes any goes. So
yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I think a good pick for Granny's Cookies is maybe Sven.
I was thinking the exact same thing. It's funny. I was like, I'm going to mention Sven because I think like they don't have a stun. They need a strong lad who's going to stand at the front and has a stun, and Sven is the man for that. And I think Sven is also pretty good at dealing with Centaur and the other chaps.
The problem right now with the Granny's Cookies draft is they have all these team fight abilities, but they have nothing to actually start the team fight. There's nothing, and you're playing.
Where's the Void?
Okay, actually, I like the Void as well. But I'm thinking Sven because I'm seeing Shaker, I'm seeing Centaur. These are stack takers, right? If we can run into their triangle at like 8-10 minutes with a Sven who has like 3 points in cleave and ult, you can easily kill the stacks before they're able to. So,
and I guess Sven, once he's like got Blink and Eggs, they're going to start the fight. Just hop on someone, start chomping away. I think Faceless, if in my mind I would pick Faceless. If I had a Faceless Void player, I would pick Faceless here, because I feel like you just need someone to set up the Quap ult, the Lich ult, the Snapfire ult, because the Undying can't do it. And I think also, judging by like pure MMR, I think Robertus and Psychovert are the two like high MMR players, so I feel like if you just want your lads to be able to contribute to the fight, just give Robertus Faceless Voids.
Radiant team pick.
And then, okay, Bristleback. Okay, no stuns, Kuro draft, off we pop. Very good.
I mean, it's just the run at you draft. I guess they don't care about blowing people up in an instant. It's rather your team won't be able to deal with ours. But I think Ice Cube's draft should be okay. Again, like Bristleback's running at you, you've got a Centaur ult. And with the low stuns and whatnot, like they can't, like, even dealing with like Nature's Prophet TPing places, it's gonna be really annoying. You know, you cancel his TP scroll, he just TPs up with his teleport spell, and it's like, well, we don't have anything else. So we only have like Cookie and Sinister Gaze. That's it. For CC. Now this hero sucks. This hero is ass right now.
Yeah, I mean, like into Quap and hello. I think the coach for Granny's Cookies has joined us after the draft.
Excellent.
Hello there, Ormanton.
Yes.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Congratulations on a stunning Game 1 victory, sir.
Thank you. That was pretty much what I told them.
Yeah, like that's. I did not. I was stunned. I did not think, like, they had so many ways to get on top of that sniper, and they just didn't.
Yeah, the roast fight was a little bit lucky. I agree.
Yeah.
But besides that, it was according to schedule. Though we swapped some things around because we barely won any games. So what we swapped around pretty much worked.
No, well done. And you've cooked something up here as well. Obviously, you've taken Snapfire, namesake of Granny's Cookies. It's on the banners. You need Snapfire.
and she's quite a goon international meta pick at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, she's a strong laner, especially with Undying. And we were expecting a little bit more squishy carry, so we were right on that.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the thought behind the Bristleback pick? I'm wondering.
Basically, we needed something frontline with Undying, and when we picked Queen of Pain, then she was out of the question. We were pretty sure the Earthshaker would go mid, so we wanted something that could win against the Earthshaker. And Psychovert chose Queen of Pain. So to get a beefy, we had a few options, like Lifestealer or Sven, Ursa maybe even.
Did you think of a Faceless Void? That we thought I thought a Faceless Void to help set up the Snapfire and the Lich ult might be.
No, he was not into consideration.
Okay.
Not because he's bad. I actually think he's fine here. But yeah, we just wanted something that could fight all the time. If I've seen anything in Goon International, it's have very long cooldown ults is a bad thing because there's a lot of fighting.
Excellent.
I agree.
Well, best of luck, and again, congrats on the Game 1 win. And I'm looking forward to this game. There's an Earthshaker in it, so I'm absolutely hyped. And thank you very much.
Good luck. Nice cast on Game 1. I'm looking forward to Game 2.
Alright, cheers. See you, man.
Okay, I have to say, I do agree with him. I do like the Granny's Cookies just run at you, constant fighting, like kind of draft setup they've gone for.
Should be good fun, and they're going to run into each other. Firstly, and the over here, Spineapple has been caught out. The chicken fingers on wibleh, opting for the fingers rather than the snakes, as it's almost dead on Spineapple. If he had skilled the fisher, he probably would be, but it does then grief your lane. So instead, they're going to get a little harass out onto Psychovert. Two supports just hanging around here, trying to set people up for a half-decent lane, which doesn't normally happen in this matchup, so I can respect the hustle here.
don't think it's...
It's a bit of all chat. Karma getting battered in the bottom lane though, but that is just to be expected from a Snapfire, to be fair. Ridiculous.
Yeah, this is a lot of like time and investments that they put to try and like give the leg up for the Earthshaker. And as a result, like the Drow's been gonna get battered this late. There's a lot of damage. Like, if I'm pretty sure Daw knows the meta of like maxing Little Shredder, and that just rips through like any low armor support. And then you've also left Kxavic up here to pop the first bloods. So the Disney boy
is super low. Hang on, he's gonna get clicked down. Flowzone's actually gonna find the kill. Just enough damage there. Drow goes down in the bot lane, and meanwhile, Flowzone has to run himself away from Spineapple. Does catch him in the trees, though. Kxavic trying to connect, but doesn't have Who Stomp. He's just
retaliate first.
And he actually will get the last click onto Spineapple. So 2 kills to 2 at this point, early laning stage.
It was a lot better start than they had last time, just getting absolutely shredded. The Tide was in such trouble.
Yeah, very true. Also want to mention another facet, Vantage Point. Is that like... this is the second time I've seen this in this league. Vantage Point? Really? I mean, I don't think
it's good. I think like most carries would go for a
wibleh.
The damage.
It's fine. Foul play. Oh, cooldown for 2 minutes.
One of the few times foul play actually helps you live. Yeah, I don't get the... Well, I mean, clearly my 2 Karma just knows that they're going to be standing on high ground for 20 minutes, so he's going to get full use of that Vantage Point.
I mean, look...
I think most...
Like, Zalaper got a rampage with it in the game that I was casting. So, yeah, it can't be that bad. However, the multi-shot allowing you to move is just so good. Like, it is so good.
Yeah. I think Ian Azir mostly goes for the moving while firing the multi-shot one. I don't know what it's called, but I think that is the kind of the more anticipated one. I think I random Drow mid once, and I went for the Vantage Point because at least in mid, like you get the extra damage when you're CSing, but like you're not getting in the lane.
Yeah, it's actually I've played against it as well in mid lane. It's really annoying to play into, and people had a nice, cute little play there in mid, where he took the top water rune, TP'd himself to the mid tower, took the other one because Psychovert opted for the single point in Scream of Pain rather than Blink, so he couldn't actually get to the bottom rune. So double rune for Peebo, and that's going to help him out greatly, as now Quap does not have mana for the dagger.
Yeah.
Actually, I think, very big moment in the mid lane.
Yeah, it does cost him a TP though. So like, if he dies now,
he won't die. He can't die because there's no dagger. Honestly, calculated play.
Yeah,
I'm loving that.
I try to avoid getting last hits with Scream of Pain as often as I can in mids when I'm on Quap with Bondage and maxing dagger, because it's such a high mana cost for one last hit. 120 mana for one last hit is huge.
Yeah. Robertus gets denied by the massive clump of creeps, a stacked hard camp there, gonna finish him off. Yeah, bit of an interesting top lane, as we said. It feels like they think they have damage to kill Centaur, but they do not. As bot lane, they will have enough for the Drow, however, because these are 2 disgusting heroes, and honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't died more in Drow. Just a horrible lane. One of the worst. Last night I played against Marcy and Snapfire, and I died at 20 seconds in, 1 minute in, and then like 3 minutes in as well. I was like, this is the worst game of my life. I genuinely couldn't even get a last hit. So,
and you still got to Immortal playing like that.
Well, we won the game, so, you know, it doesn't really matter how you do in the lane.
True. Yeah, exactly. Like the lanes don't matter if you can just win the game. Taps foreheads.
Start out onto wibleh.
No points in Blink. Sorry, I'm just...
Sorry, yeah, we're going to finish him off there. No points in Blink. It's like,
on the Quap.
I don't think he has the mana pool to support this. Still TP in behind him, and without the Blink, has to be very careful.
He can't get away. He's gonna.
Yeah, he's out. He's out.
Okay.
Enough slow on to Peebo, who is now starting to suffer from the level 3 dagger, like you mentioned earlier on, and as is the centaur a little bit. Just while this prophet is away, harassing Psychovert again, and helping out get that
really
6-minute rune.
Yeah, secured, perfectly secured by the Foxful. Unless it's bot, but then he can't get it because you don't have blink. Or he just spawns
bot, and Peebo gets the Fissure block. Actually, perfect Fissure block. Bottles it as well, then I'm not going to connect. So Psychovert is in all kinds of problems here.
Please. What is this greed?
Barely off the mark with a Sprout there. That could have been a kill. Kxavic as well.
It's Fissure in a few seconds. Fissure?
Ow.
Oh, unlucky.
I mean, it is crazy not having blink, honestly, on the...
Yeah,
Bobby's getting ran down here. It doesn't have boots either. No blink, no boots. Take a totem to the back.
But you know what? You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. I hope the extra 75 damage on the Scream of Pain was worth it. Oh my god.
Yeah. Crazy stuff there as wibleh. Oh,
Crazy.
shackled, but Door got the cookie off in time, so cancels the shackle. Flowzone has arrived. They dropped the tombstone, however, so that's going to get the kill onto the shaman who was trying to make a getaway, but now Flowzone trying to deal with this... Oh, they're going on different targets. Karma's got to hit the tomb. Finally does, but it's not going to be in time because Flowzone will fall to the decay. 2v3 in the bot lane, coming off much better.
There's action at the top lane.
Yeah, he's hanging around here. Flowzone's arrived. He's trying to run him down. Kxavic trying to put himself between Prophet and the Bristlebill, who has kind of slithered his way through the trees. So Flowzone forced back underneath his tier 2. As they actually get a kill onto Undying, surprisingly. Not sure how that happens. And the stun forward from Kxavic. Shoot. Does he have damage? He's got a little bit more.
One more click. One more click.
Oh.
Okay, nice one.
An army has just arrived in the top lane. Flowzone's TP, and as has Door, who gets a nice cookie onto that range creep there. They
that was a gorgeous
do turn
cookie.
though with the Centaur ult and the Echo Slam, trying to bring down this pesky Snapfire, who finally will go down. Double kill for mid laner Peebo, as his Centaur now is
the Undying died again as well.
Oh my goodness. Robertus should have enough mana with that Lotus. As just getting ran down here on Kxavic. Nobody else coming to this top lane, but yeah, dead on dying. Back-to-back deaths within a few seconds. Oh, hang on a minute. Psychovert arrives with the ult and does have blink now and the regen rune as well. Offers a bottle charge to Robertus and Flowzone. I don't know about this one, Chief. He wanted to kill onto Robertus, but instead double kill for Psychovert.
What's going on in this game? Psychovert trying to throw, Flowzone trying to throw. Where's this?
It's all happening here. 17 kills before 10 minutes. Pretty action-packed game.
What was the coach of the Granny's Cookies name? The eternal fighting that always happens in international games? Like, he's being proved right. He knows something.
Oh, yeah.
This man knows his goodness.
I respect it. Bug.
Raisin.
Raisin. Kebab?
Kebab. The kebab with bug meat and raisins.
Indeed. Should try it. You know, yeah.
No, that does not sound. You're just hungry. go order some food.
Someone mentioned a mouse though. Maybe that instead of the bugs.
Like the mouse and raisin kebab.
Tried a mouse? Do you eat rodents?
I've never eaten a mouse. Have you eaten a mouse?
No, that's what I was asking.
No, I was like, maybe you were about to say like, it's a delicacy. It's a honeyed mouse. Honeyed dormouse is a delicacy, you know.
Freshly from the trap, as they are TPing down here on the Prophet to try and connect, but they have dropped the globs. Oh, hang on a minute, Karma's going to go down to them finally, but Microsoft PowerPoint is going to get uninstalled first, and wibleh manning up against door now. It does have foul play, so might survive for a second longer. It's double kill for door. But nothing to cancel that TP, so...
Now, with the amount of times this Undying's died, and the fact there's a Snapfire in the lane, could this just be Snapfire core now? Like, what's the net worth looking like?
Quite possibly.
The Snapfire's got similar net worth to the
I think
Centaur.
Peebo's in trouble here. He's getting kited out. And does not have TP to get away. He's got Echo Slam in a couple of seconds.
That's
sad. This is a sad, slow death.
Yeah. That's like watching one the wildebeest get chewed up by the wolves. Like, it's never one wolf that does it. What were you thinking there?
Oh yeah, it's like
that's a noble
wildebeest
animalistic
dying
death.
to the wolves. Yeah, that old one.
No, it's the gazelle was awkward.
That old chestnut.
But like the giant moose, getting cleaned up by PowerPoint.
Yeah, nice map movements, to be honest. Really nice. Did use the Centaur ult as well to try and get a kill. But, yeah, just end up handing over a couple of support kills. Trying to get this top tower on the Centaur, I respect it. I think this is genuinely like... Oh, he is going Blade Mail, like, first item as well on Centaur.
Yeah, it's such a good Blade Mail game. Like, just reflect the Crop ult, reflect the Ledge shot, reflect the Snapfire ult, and even if like your entire life force is just spent on a Blade Mail, like, that's value for your team.
Yeah. Very true. Now we're gonna trade out the safe lane towers for each side. Storers come mid and might be considering trying to secure a power rune for Psychovert. Peebo goes to steal a couple of bounties. Does need to get this Blink Dagger up and running on the Shaker ASAP though.
The seeds of fortune.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, because he's going pipe on the Undying, which is obviously pretty rubbish for playing into for the Shaker. We might get bound here, caught on the edge of the full bore, follow up Cookie as well. Drop the tombstone and everything, trying to get in on top of Peebo here. Goes for the TP out, gloves flying in. Is it enough? Barely enough to kill him before the TP ends. Oh.
Have they made stacks for this Shaker to take? No. The zombies? Where are the zombies going?
Wait, what?
Sorry, I was looking at in the Radiant Triangle. The zombies were moving through.
Oh goodness.
Where are they going? Yeah, there's this. So I feel like this is what I'm seeing a lot in this tournament, which is like I see a lot of Earthshaker mids, and the goons haven't realized what made it good at TI, which is that you make the stacks, it gets the early Blink Dagger. Like if you're not making the stacks for it, it's no good. Like because it needs the stacks to catch up from a potentially weak lane, especially into co-op. Like you needed to stack for this. That's how you get the utility out mid Shaker.
Yeah, definitely. They did expand the Chain Frost there. And then Center obviously with the Stampede, but trying to kill onto Flowzone and should be able to clean up this mid tower as well. I mean, once again, they've looked very solid coming out the laning stage, have great cookies, and balling up very efficiently. So the run at you strategy very much working.
Yeah, it seems to be working. Yeah. Well, I will say, like, similar to last game as well, like Ice Cubed are waiting for a Blink Dagger on their mid laner, and they're waiting for their Blink Dagger on the off laner, and then their game begin.
Yeah,
this is looking remarkably similar to the last game.
Yeah, absolutely. And it really is a race against time, because it's going to get to the point where Bristleback does not care about your Earthshaker slamming. And Undying as well with the
Crop won't either as well, because like most days Crop's kind of feel tanky. Like you can see, I don't know if you hover over Crop, she's got the sand queued up, and it's like you need to be ahead of this Crop, so she's still like your damage is out DPSing her effective HP.
Yeah, very true. Has to be said though, I think Draw Ranger could be the answer in this game. Got the Kxavic queued up to deal with the Bristleback, who is TPing bottom. Maybe trying to make a go out here, but yeah, no stuns, Flowzone.
Radiant's top tower is under
able to get out this time. But yeah, they've got to find damage from somewhere that isn't Shaker. Like, yes, they have lockdown from Shaker, and they'll wave clear as well. But trying to kill these heroes off, I think drawing the silence onto the Quap is an answer. Obviously, Quaps nowadays don't tend to like to build a Purge if they can avoid it, but might need one at some point, potentially Yule or BKB just.
I would say the luxury of playing Quap in this game is like you don't actually need to be first man through the gates. Like you just need to. Oh, we've got the Earthshaker blink online. That's nice.
Yeah, revealed going backwards though. Unfortunately, as Karma actually has he been found by Door? They might be moving down here, connecting with Robertus. Should be close enough to the tier 2 tower to be somewhat safe, perhaps. Kind of feeling things out here in the bottom lane. As he goes for the TP out on Peebo, they drop the Chain Frost but didn't get in range for the Sinister Gaze, so is able to get out. This could be a good time. Oh, he used the Echo Slam. I just realised he used it.
That's a good TP, but with the blink reveal, you needed that slam to get a kill. Like this is to build the momentum, because now you don't have damage on the side of Radiant for another 2 minutes, or at least not burst damage.
Yep, looking very, very rough for the Shakers game so far. Like, we're gonna find double damage rune as well. Well, amplified damage rune. Whatever. I'm living in the past.
Oh, the politically correct say we're saying double damage.
Yeah. Okay, they're making a play here, trying to find Kxavic. It does have Stampede, and he's a really big boy to try and bring down.
Bit early on this.
They'll have to expend a lot. They missed the cookie. Still trying to run him down.
Missed the Scatter Blast. This is a good amount of time that he's wasting.
Yeah.
Good amount of time.
Yeah, he will die. Oh, my game is frozen. Okay, he died in the time that my game froze. Excellent. Glad I watched that for 20 seconds and then missed it.
Yeah, they did pop the Quap out for it, so I guess kind of worth. And it bought a decent chunk of time. Like we've done this play on sit out a lot. We'll send the offlaner up to the bottom base of the tier 2, like basically a piece of meat wrapped in like string, and be like, "Oh, come attack this," while we make use of the time to try and get items on our other course.
Yeah. Shout out to the Blade Mail item though. We've got one on Centaur, one on Quap, one on Bristleback. As well, which I'm surprised about for Carry Bristle's build to include a Blade Mill. However, it is a good item and it is good against mainly the draw.
I can see it, to be honest, because like what did the coach say? Like they want to be constantly fighting, and like if you have Blade Mail, like it's a fairly short cooldown. It speeds up your farming, and it allows you to like effectively get more damage out in a fight. Like if you're returning the damage that you're taking.
Oh,
because
oh jeez.
I don't think they're playing today. OGs were playing yesterday. Oh dear. Yeah.
I do get what we were saying about running at you with Blade Mills. It does seem pretty nice.
So how does like the Diet team start a fight? Like they send the Bristle in. Like that's the only way it's going to begin. And then like they wait for the Ice Cube to go on them because they have to at some point, and then just like that, he just pops Blade Mail and then go from there.
Yeah, it has to be said, this early game has been very, very rough for Ice Cube. I think they need to group up together and try and get a pick on someone. I agree. People running around with his Blink Dagger trying to do things on his own, it's never going to work for this team.
Not enough.
They're too tanky to... they will live through his initial jump.
Yeah.
He has heroes behind him helping him out. I think Prophet's like early game rotations, like in the actual laning stage, were good. But we're not seeing that yet, as people is able to get a blink out there, Again, it's just risky walking in like that, rather blind.
They need to be smoking to do this. Like, they did the same thing like last time with the Tide and the Mars. Like, they just kind of waddled into the lane, no smoke, trying to get a good ult off. It's like, just use your smokes, lads. This is what they're there for.
Yep. We'll have a dire smoke up. They've pinged out the Prophet, who is farming in the top of the map. It's trying to locate Flowzone up here, but he is somewhat safe for now. It might actually be Peebo again, who showed himself by using the Fisher. Psychovert going to blink into the side. Day. Yeah, should be able to get out of this one. He's got blink as well.
It's seen on the wave.
As long as he doesn't get greedy going for a kill, he blinks behind Psychovert. This is a bit crazy.
No.
He's going for a TP. Are they going to get video on time? Yeah. Gaze is there, and they've got pipe as well. There's no way he gets anything out of this. And
with the pipe completed, like, your slam is like nullified now. you missed the window of like the early slam.
He's missed his timing. He's absolutely missed his timing. He's got to play for the late game now and hope that my 2 Karma, who has quietly been farming away, pretty much the same net worth as Bristleback, who is obviously on the winning side with 8 kills to 20. So definitely not farming slowly at all. But like last game, I hope it doesn't stay this way for Karma. I hope he actually joins the fights when he's strong and is able to get something done with his team, who are currently just getting caught out all over the place at this point. Haystrom picked up for the Centaur, so he'll be off to safety, but the Shaman not going to be so lucky.
That's unfortunate.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, what items are we waiting on then? So Centaur's got the blink and the blade mail, so he's like, he can fight. He can absolutely fight. He's got the pipe queued up as well. Should be nice. Into the snap, into the lich quap as well. So
I think if I'm Ice Cubed here, they need to figure out a way to unravel this death ball that's building. Like, they've grouped up with 4 of their heroes and the Bristleback in another lane, so they're pushing 2 lanes at once. They need to somehow get.
Yeah, they're gonna make a jump onto Snapfire. Drop Tombstone though.
Let's go.
Gonna be kind of tricky to fight in this area. Quick kill. They've used the pipe as well.
Yeah, just leave. Like, that's good. Like, 1 pick, take the kill and run.
Yep, and that was their tower is actually still alive. It's in deny range now, so not the worst thing. I wonder if Karma will join them now that there's a dead snap.
I mean, Karma's picked up the Shadow Blades that can escape. Maybe, I don't know, I feel like probably the wiser move to actually just get the Silver Edge online. I feel like the job of the Radiant should again be like, you've got the kill, you have Slam up, you need to, like, they're still grouped up, you need to be pushing the side lane, you need to be pushing bots, trying to pressure that tier 1, make 1 TP back, then smoke up on the rest of the heroes, and then try and look for whoever's still around.
Yeah, Karma just cutting the top wave, but it's kind of not going to stop this Bristleback with the Seeing Reds passive from bonking your tower for like 200 damage a hit. So, yeah, instead, Hex out onto the Snapfire, but they were able to just quickly force himself away. They're just bleeding the tier 2 towers at this point. Very much struggling.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll have shards soon on people, so that will make him pretty strong. He's going to bump into Robertus down here. Immediate TP out though. Should be fine, but look at that damage. It's just ridiculous. Bristleback. He's got the Ags as well. If he had the Ags ready to use there, he might kill Bristleback. Killed Earthshaker. A lot of creeps for this bottom wave push. So they'll be somewhat stalled. As they have kind of located Karma here. He's going to get caught between Lich and Quap though. Unexpected Shadow Blade, however. But it's not ready with detection.
Against a good team, that will only work once. But then again, this is GTI, so invisibility is invulnerability.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, Peebo makes a jump out onto Spineapple, but knows that if he commits too far, it's going to be risky. But with the help of the Prophet, using that Nature's Wrath, or whatever it's called.
Wrath of Nature.
Middle tower is under attack.
Wrath of Nature? Nature's Wrath? I mean, it's the same bloody thing, honestly.
Yeah, it basically is.
If anything, they named it the wrong thing.
I mean, Prophet does say it. Feel nature's wrath when he kills someone with it, so on brand, honestly.
Never heard of that before, and I play that hero quite a lot, so...
Really?
Yeah.
You never kill anyone with the ult?
No, I do. I snipe. I steal kills all the time. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an absolute kill stealer.
Too busy patting yourself on the back.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, you see that, guys? That was all me. Oh,
Ooh,
we're gonna slam in the
coming
mid
up
lane.
mid.
Onto Undying of all heroes, who's super tanky. Now with the pipe activated, it's gonna be difficult for people to bring him down. Instead, they just turn with the Sonic Wave.
He needs to be doing this with a support. Like,
Yeah, he needs more help with this.
he needs to play with it's a team game. This is like the old mid laner mentality of like, oh, I'm a solo carry from mid, which you can't do anymore. Simply do not have the damage, especially jumping on the lad with the pipe.
Yeah, definitely not the target to be aiming for. I feel like you really get to know people when you watch them play like this. When you're kind of analyzing their every move. Flowzone is making some movements down the bottom lane, going for the TP out, and Bristleback's damage barely not enough. Jesus, that was pretty close though. But I think my 2 Karma may be a player who is like, right guys, I'm going to farm fast, I'm going to get 6 slotted, and then I'll win us the game. I think he doesn't play on his power spikes, and I think that is going to be like his biggest work on. He's trying to man up on this Quap, but he does. He's so tanky on Quap. 2200 health and the Blade Mail.
Yeah, this is why I said like the Quaps typically build tanky these days. Like you can't kill that with a slam.
Absolutely.
No, I think I was talking to Ian Azir about this, and I think Peebo is like the atrocity of the mid lane. Like, just has it needs like a very fast-paced support who can kind of like back him up and follow him around, like to kind of catch him up, because he does go for these like really aggressive like plays, like we saw just then trying to jump the Undying. And it's like if he had like a support spot welded to his ass at all times, they could probably get a lot more out of it rather than like. I don't know if he's got to the point where he feels. I'm assuming this is a comms issue, where he's like he doesn't feel comfortable ordering the supports around or being like, I have slam. Please, can we get something? Let me get the slam on cooldown, basically.
People has slam, but he did get hit by the dagger, so won't be able to blink and follow up his centaur, who's gone on with a 2-man stomp. But instead, the Lich Hawk just bouncing between him and that Spire. As he press forward now with Psychovert, he drops the ult. It's going to actually clip onto the edge of my 2 Karma on this high ground. Going to bring down the Drow Ranger. And he just wasn't able to get in with that slam because of that Quap Dagger, causing so many problems. And then also the Tombstone being a bit of an issue as well. It's a pretty hard Earthshaker game to execute, to be fair.
It is very hard. I think this is the downside of like, this is such a popular hero at GTI. It's been popular all the time because it's really popular in TI as well. But it's like, if people learn how to play against it, like you know how to play against it after a while.
Yeah.
And they build the pipe early. Bristle doesn't really die to it. They just got 3 tanky lads as cores. So
yeah, tanky lad is getting pretty low, to be fair, underneath the tier 3, but Prophet is playing I don't know, what would you call this the Prophet's doing? I mean, he split pushed the top lane by looks things and Stone the Wisdom.
Yeah, ratting. Well, not really ratting, but like space creation, buying time. But I don't think the Prophet's actually shown up enough to like the team fight. Like from what I've been watching, like it's just jumping around the side lanes all the time, trying to push out the waves. I'm like, on one level that's really good. On another level, you're starving your team of farm because like the Prophet has similar net worth to your Earthshaker and your Centaur, and I'm pretty sure a good portion of that is creeps you've taken in the side lanes trying to push them out.
I think there's been a memo that hasn't reached people this game. It's been like, alright guys, we're going to farm the map, we're going to outscale them, all good, that's what they're strong, they're going to ball up with Bristle, we'll outscale the Bristle with Drow. And then people is like, huh? I didn't hear that, guys, and he's just trying to like echo slam people and like walk around, like he's bumping into them. I mean, to be fair, he's not super under farmed on the Shaker by any means, like he is still farming like okay, But there's just been a few strange goals where it's just kind of him on his own.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, I don't know if he realized, like, I think we spotted it when it was like, oh, you just missed your timing, when it was just like, well, the Undying achieves the pipe before you finish the Ashakaya. Like, you just missed your timing, you need to play for the high ground. And, like, that's very difficult as a mid lane player to hear, because you're like, I have ult, that means at least one support should die to my ult. And it's like, I guess that's a very tough message to hear, being like, yo, no, your sole purpose in this game now is to get behind your drow, stun the enemies so that they, like, kill them. And that's it. Like, you're not there to kill them, you're just there to control the fight. You're there to orchestrate the fight now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Pipe completed for Kxavic, though, so that will solve a lot of problems. So make it jump out onto the illusion. We'll find a ward, though, so...
Again, the same thing happened there.
Drop the globs. Oh,
they
dropped the slam. Huh? What happened?
Yeah, solo jump. The solo jump on the co-op. They don't have the support available to finish off the kill, and they just gets away again. Oh dear.
My goodness. And he does have Orchid queued up, rather, he has Orchid completed on the Prophet, so you would think he would want to connect onto the co-op, but it could just be a comms issue. Maybe they speak a different language.
They don't. They don't.
Yeah, I'm coping.
There's
a language barrier on the raiding team. Okay, actually, Magic Karma with this facet doing all that damage onto door. They get a double Fissure as well. The follow up. The Orchid's gonna connect as well. Silenced up is Microsoft PowerPoint.
And you doubted the vantage point. Magic Karma is just operating like on different levels, you know? Like,
yeah, nerf vantage point. Holy shit.
Exactly. His plans are measured in centuries.
Right, 4 heroes now for the first time grouped up. Gonna be chipping away at the start.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, Psychovert gonna do something psychotic here and go for the creep cut? No. Yeah, I thought he was gonna maybe blink on that wave, which would have been.
He's 40 gold off his axe, which is a really good axe.
So they kind of found Karma on the backside here, but it is just Undying for the time being. Finally, Psychovert does blink in, gets a 3-man Sonic Wave, but no, immediately just hexed up though and killed off. It's a wicked 6 streak.
Painful.
Going away.
That's a lot of money for my two Karma. That's a lot of money for that drow.
Drow is level 20 suddenly.
Yeah. I think Quap was level 17, and they just got the kill on the Undying. Like, look, we've not been talking about the drow because it's just been farming so much.
Yeah, I mentioned it like one time in the whole after laning stage.
See, now it makes sense to go rush Silver Edge this game because you've got the Bristle to deal with.
Absolutely necessary. I mean, you would not be able to play the game without it. Would like to see that completed Hurricane Pike as well, though, because if Bristleback's on your face with this Abyssal Blade, it's going to feel pretty difficult.
Abyssal Blade
should be able to repel this push somewhat, even with the Warriors.
Do you play much Bristle carry?
No, I think it sucks. No, it's not. It's not my style. I just play it offlane if I'm going to play it, honestly.
That's fair. I was more like wondering, like, do you build attack speed or do you build attack damage on Bristle? Because obviously you get the attack damage from the ult. Is it not better to like get attack speed to like be better utilize that, or I don't know.
I mean, you hit for so much damage. Like attack speed does kind of make sense, but I don't know what's best. I think both are like kind of fine. Like I think AC is just like a really broken item. I think somebody should get it on their team. We'll see as he kind of walks into the Shaman here. Does have his team to back him up as well. They're actually going to drop the gloves. Hang on. Shadow Amulet. Bit of an outplay. Hiding between the trees.
No way. He walked.
I think it only lasts like a few seconds, right? Like it's only... Oh, it's been completed.
Oh yeah, they moved the...
Let me Google it. Shadow Amulet.
No, they changed it. They stopped people doing that. Was it the Chappie special?
I just remember like videos of like one Shadow Amulet, you could make your entire team invis. And if as long as they just stood in the same spot. So like you could set up some pretty weird plays. So glad they got rid of that. But first Roshan off the game. Should be pretty easy, as the Shaker is currently top. Got a Yule Scepter on Bristle coming out in a second here. That is an interesting pickup.
Interesting. That is an interesting pickup. I guess to dispel the Drow silence, or stop the provide a stun so they can't TP away or shackle.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's to provide a stun. However, you've got a Basher and you've got an Abyssal Blade. I think you just get a BKB so you can run around the fight.
Yeah, this Yule's, that is a risky maneuver.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not stats he needs. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need Menogen. I don't know. I think if you wanted it, well, you have the Basher. Just go Lotus Orb if you want to do tank stuff, I guess. If you need a Dispel, but I don't know. We'll see. Look, maybe he has a purpose for it in mind. We'll see.
Yeah, potentially. As they're kind of tickling the high ground here, I think. Oh, Robertus is heading to the very low bot tier 3. Trying to clean that up before there's too much response that comes out. Yeah,
there's the
Yule. Easy way to get rid of that, but he has actually been vesseled up and stunned up. A lot of stuns coming out. The pipe activated against the globs here. Flowzone trying to bring down the tombstone. It's one hit away from death before he goes down there. Unfortunate there. As hang on, he's getting tossed in. He's got a refresher orb. Gets the kill onto door. Potentially onto Spineapple, but Psychovert is there to protect him. My2 Karma. Dominating streak for him as he kills off Microsoft PowerPoint and is now beating down Robertus, who yields himself up into the air, but the shadow.
Oh no, jumps into the snake pit.
Oh, Psychovert, he's trapped. Triple kill for Karma.
He blinked in there. He blinked into that. Like, goodness me. This is it. This has got to be it. This is the turning point. Oh, the vantage point, you know?
This is the vantage point. He's got the glacier.
He's got the glacier. I think like that's got to be the turning point. Like, you got to take tier 3s off that. Like,
Flowzone's doing it right now. He's in there. They've got to glyph this. They've got 2 siege carts on his way. It's going down really, really quickly.
You had Aegis. I think that was the Ags reveal on Snapfire. Like, that was the fight.
They don't have glyph. They don't have glyph. Dire do not have glyph. So they've lost their first tier 3 for free. And they still have 2 cores dead. So Karma is going to start on the mid lane. And with this vantage point, this is actually what it is good for. As they start chipping away. Okay, big turning point in this game. That was the team fight that they needed. For the first time, Shaker had help, and he got a double slam off. So, you know, he has played on his timing this time with that refresher orb, which it caught me off by surprise. Like, I can't believe he managed to farm that up in time for that hold. So, yeah, very nice stuff coming out from Ice Cube. Probably has a Kanda. Don't see that every day. I think that works on Sprout.
Who's I mean, that's real expensive. That's real expensive. I think it does work on Sprout, unless if you unit target it. It certainly works on Orchid, I think.
No.
Does it not?
Nah, it's only spells.
Oh my goodness, has he just whiffed it massively?
No, I'm sure it works on Sprout. I'm pretty sure Sprout is targeted because you can use it on orbs and stuff.
You can also you can cast Nature's Wrath on a unit target as well if you read the tooltip. So maybe there you go. There you go. So just save your ult for it. That's actually really good, to be fair. Like a Kanda on a global like point target. You could
somehow surviving here. Okay, finally they land 1 stun onto him and pull him back as well. And they drop the Sonic Wave for him. On the sidelines, though, Peebo able to get out with the help of the Stampede. Should be able to get out with a TP as he ran away on Robertus with that Yule Scepter. So Shaker gets out. He's going to have Slam up again in 5 seconds with this Refresher Orb. So let's see if he chooses to go in here. Kxavic is trying to hold the high ground here. Refresher Orb is popped on the Shaker. Goes back to the fountain for the extra mana as well. They're looking to potentially catch outside their base now. Profit ratting elsewhere though. What language is that?
I think that's Polish. I might be wrong there. Or Hungarian. Anyway, sorry. I just know. I thought it's a very cool bit of tech with a Kanda. Like, if he knows he can unit target rapid nature, like that's basically a global break. Like, if you just cast it on the right person with Kanda. Very cool.
Yeah, very true. Perhaps that is why I got it. I mean, to be fair, he should be in just about every engagement. Although saying that, I don't think he was in the previous one just now. But yeah, with that spell, it should be able to do it as well. So yeah, it's not. I don't understand. Like, it's not a break, but it does disable their passives. So like,
is it not a break?
I mean, it just says that. It doesn't say break.
I think that's like what like. If the Dota tooltip pops up, like actually I could test this in demo mode actually right now, while you stream away. I'll test it now. I think because it probably like they always have like a one-word effect for what's being like a fear. They kind of describe is a loose term that covers a lot of a lot of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. See that.
Okay, no, I can't test it in demo, but. We'll just I'll watch Flowzone closely to see if it comes up with the word break above the tooltip, above the head.
It's pretty interesting. So they're shoving in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Flowzone is still doing his thing top. See if they can actually connect on anything. Like Centaur has been sent here to deal with his mid wave. Like there's no way they can ever kill him. Not here, so. Yeah, kind of awkward because this prof is just TPing around. They have like 2 stuns, so actually killing him is really difficult. You can just TP out of pretty much everything. Just playing with them. And as a result, yeah, Draw Ranger. Top of the net worth as we have another DC. What's going on? We got breads, we got raisins, we got ping. Take the bins in. Goodness.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Yeah, the Yule for the break. And yeah, he's got Wind Waker now as well, Bristle. Which is a very cool late game item, which can get you out of a few tricky positions.
I guess it's also good because no one, I think maybe the Prophet wants to buy Nullifier, but no one else really does on the Radiant side.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe
He's going Ags on Prophet. I rate the Ags, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would have probably picked up the Ags a bit earlier. I would have probably gone like Orchid Ags. I don't really play Prophet, but this makes more sense. See, that uses the word entangles, but obviously it's a root when the ult. Wonderful.
Everyone's ready, good to go. So yeah, BKB queued up for Shaker, BKB queued up for Bristleback as well. Got 9-second BKB completed for the Quap. Daedalus for Drow. I like it.
I like it as well.
And also think Butterfly is a very good item. It hasn't actually completed Hurricane Pike, which I'm surprised about, but yeah, I guess you have to make Silver Edge, so maybe Butterfly is a bit of a tall order in terms of like you're gonna run out of slots eventually. But it does due to the hang on a minute, Peebo has been caught. A lot of gold going away the door. And Flowzone has to be a little bit careful as well. Will he see him in time? Not quite able to close the gap. But yeah, what was I gapping on about? Yeah, Draw Ranger, the innate. Basically, if you build agility, you get more agility.
More agility.
So like if you go Butterfly, it's just ridiculous. It gives you so much damage on Draw, and makes you very survivable against a Bristleback clicking you. So that is also a good item, but Daedalus should do the business.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
And level 25 on Drow as well.
That's the 10% marksmanship chance. So that pierces, evasion, and whatnot. I had this earlier actually. Someone built a butterfly, I think, on Medusa into Drow, and then we had to tell them like, oh, you know, marksmanship pierces evasion, right? They don't need to buy an MKB.
I mean,
so they don't need to buy an MKB.
I think I played with you recently. I did build a butterfly. I got on the SF against the Drow, and I got absolutely shredded.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was another time.
50% chance to just ignore defenses, evasion, and bonus damage. So that's insane.
Bristleback popped the Ags, but they got cancelled out by the Hex, and now they've arrived everybody. The breaks are
really good finds. Really good finds,
Bristleback. Hang on a minute. Psychovert has been caught in this co-op, blinks himself out somewhat. Does have BKB. Misses the dagger though. This looks like my 2 Karma wants to get something done here. Door gonna get clicked down. He does fire Microsoft PowerPoint.
Really nice play by Door, getting Microsoft PowerPoint out of that.
Yeah.
And I liked how you can see that like they didn't appreciate how long the range. I think it's like a 3,000 unit range toss because like Flowzone obviously anticipated that and then TP'd in front of Door, but didn't realize just how long he would be froze.
Psychovert,
I think you got to be pushing that.
Go for the Shiva's card.
You got to be pushing off this. Oh no, it's doing much. Fair enough.
Yeah. Second rush.
Yeah, I'd probably shunt this on. See, I would say Drow, but as is so often the case when you're playing these kind of like relatively squishy ranged heroes, it's like if you're in a position where you die, the fight's already lost. Like, there's no point in having the Aegis, like, unless you get really caught out in a really specific way.
I think you're not wrong, however, being Drow just standing there on vantage point on her glacier, just whacking away at buildings with the Aegis, and your team is like in the fog, is sometimes like the most difficult thing to fight into. It's like, okay, if we commit for Drow, we're gonna get counter initiated on, and even if we kill her, she does have Aegis and a satanic, so she can reset herself. So yeah, we'll see, as Robertus is quite far outside of his base, gonna miss the Gust, but now the break and the Wind Waker up to the high ground. Good use of that there, as actually it's Psychovert on the backside of things. Drops the Sonic Wave, but doesn't really get all that much done with it. Instead, it's just a godlike streak for Karma, killing off Lich first of all, who does buy back. Psychovert on the backside of things, pops the BKB, despite the silence, able to get himself out as a quick DC for the snap. As things are looking a bit frisky for Karma, it has to be said. Where's Bristleback? Wait, he's in the...
he was...
Into him?
Yeah, the tomb is a bit chunkier than usual. It's a very kind of like...
Oh, it's a wide base.
Taps belly, and there's a Bristleback shaped hole in that.
Win probability, 62% radiant.
Yeah.
I
think it's a lot higher, to be honest. Like, they had a good run with this Bristle, but now they've got 2 sources of break. The Bristle's just been getting shredded. Like, Wind Waker's away, but the like... You Wind Waker up, you retreat, but the thing is you've lost so much effective like time because you now have to like wait for your Wind Waker to come back up and then walk towards the Drow again, by which time break's going to be back up.
Yep.
Can you not BKB off the offering?
Off the break,
yeah. Well, I guess maybe that might have been the play, just get a BKB, just then hope. I don't know.
Yeah, so they've got Hex breaks, they've got Silver Edge, and they've got the Kanda on Prophet. So 3 ways to break Bristleback.
This is you can't play the Bristle into this anymore.
You buy a BKB on Bristleback and you run at them.
Yeah.
You stick to the plan 1. You run at them with a BKB turned on, and they can't break you. And then obviously Bristleback, as rather Shaker, can't deal with you, can't stun you.
Yeah,
that was the only way, and I think it's now looking a bit dicey for the Bristleback.
Yeah, it just looks a little bit like they've just run out of steam for that like part of the plan. Like, obviously the Undying kind of falls off, and it could still like pull it out of the bag. It's just it's such a more difficult game now after all these breaks that have come out. Oh dear.
Yeah. Okay, we got a big old crash though. So could be
Your door is back online on Dota.
Excellent.
Hold on. Flow is a rat in my Discord. Doesn't realize I just give away the information for free. I don't ask for anything in return. Like if anyone asks nicely enough, I will just give them the information from the supercomputer. It's not like it's public. Well, it's not public, but it's based on public information.
Reconnect, and Shaker is, you've got plenty of gold. A little bit more you can buy on the BKB, but he is waiting in the wings here. Potentially could turn this fight as Karma looks a little bit in a little bit of a frisky position, but he did commit Quapple and her own BKB, so I think that should be okay. Did get underway, Charlie? Somebody was at the bathroom.
Great Western Rail.
Yeah, draw here.
Yep. You were quite right. The bristle was in the tombstone.
Yeah, pops out of here, trying to kill off the shaman who is going to go down eventually. Echo Slam finally comes in though, and they kill them both off. Triple kill for my two Karma.
Is that a dieback on the bristle?
And
oh no, he just doesn't have money for buyback.
Yeah, he's just too poor. They've only got buyback on Snapfire, so now Karma is looking like the strongest hero in this game, dead or alive. Buyback comes out from the Snapfire. Already a top bot lane of Rax gone. Flowzone connecting top as well, so looking very rough here to stun onto Karma, but then follow up is there from Earthshaker. A huge suck though from Spineapple. They kill off Drow Ranger for the first time. Karma
that's
though,
big.
Gonna be turning. Lich out bouncing around. Flowzone gonna go down. Psychovert. I feel like a little bit careful.
This is looking a lot worse than it did a few seconds ago.
Yeah, Karma is turning with that Satanic. Does get gazed up though by Spineapple, so has to be a little bit cautious, but so much damage coming from Karma now with that vantage points facet. You know, I don't know why
advantage, lads. Pressure advantage. Come on.
Oh, the Orchid doesn't have BKB for 5 seconds longer on Psychovert. So
there we go.
This game is.
This is the game. This has got to be the game.
A 1-1 series, perhaps. I believe somebody called it. It might have been Bird. I can't remember. Somebody said it about 7 hours ago. As it's going to be a 5v2 as they look to cling on to the game, but Karma so strong in this one. Showed up when they needed them, and now Spineapple caught in the trees, no way to get out. Good game is finally called. Robertus makes it clear that he knows he's beat.
Yeah,
Solid
it was
game,
that was a lot closer than like these two games were a lot closer than I originally thought they would be. I thought this was going to be quite a clear Ice Cube dip victory. I was been pleasantly surprised by Granny's Cookie's fortitude, I have to say. And I like their drafts look very comfortable for the way they played. Like this 4-protect 1 strat for Robertus seemed to do quite well. It's fair enough. Like you put all of your eggs in one basket on the bristle, you run it up tie ground. You don't get that. You don't win that team fight you need to. The game's over. But like that's just Dota, baby. That's just Dota.
Yep, very true. I mean, I think they did a little bit better job of playing on their timings. Peebo obviously had days in this game where he was kind of waddling around, not really playing with anybody, and Flowzone was going hard on the split pushing, a bit like the previous game. But yeah, overall, came together, won the high ground fight that mattered, and they just did not have enough left in the tank with the bristleback. Pause one, and couldn't seal the deal. So yeah, fair play to both teams, making it a 1-1 series. And yeah, I mean, I think their actual, like, the spell casting and all that was not like poor by any means by either team. I think there's just a few things they both need to change for going forward. I think they could actually be pretty strong teams. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how they're progressing some more of their games. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All good. So anything else to add, or shall we wrap it up?
Yeah, no, I think both teams played pretty well. Like, I was very impressed with Granny's Cookies. I feel like Ice Cube could have done a bit better, but I think maybe it's just the group stage, maybe it's just the nerves, I don't know. But yeah, I think both teams can take it. They can learn something tonight. I think they both learned something about how they operate and what they do well together. And yeah,
very true. And I don't know when I'll next be casting, so I'm going to be away over the weekend. But thank you for the great performance to the two teams. Thank you for that, and yeah, we'll hopefully back next week with some more Dota, some more good international. But until then, thank you for joining us. We've had actually a really high viewer count, despite there being like 3 games on or whatever tonight. So yeah, pretty surprising. But yeah, good night everyone, and thank you very much.
Radiant are scanning.
no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I'm locked and I'm loaded? Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop.